think we should be back. Let me know if you guys, I was just about to say, let me know if you guys can redeem the first crew again. There we go. Molly, Joa, Esther, Dea, and Koki, congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. We made it back. We made it back. I think that was under 30 seconds, right? I was quick. I did my best to be really quick. We made it back. Now, double the water the plants feels illegal a little bit. I'm gonna start the first giveaway. I'm actually gonna pin a little command. There we go.
Hello, brother.
I'm gonna start the first giveaway. There should be a little message in chat. No, chat, hello. There we go. You can type exclamation point cow plant. Is the wheel spin redemption stream? No, we did that. We did that on Monday, Matthias. I did 5 wheel spins on Monday. It was fun though. If you want to see it, it was good. It was good. But if you want to enter the giveaway, you can type exclamation point cow plant. This will be for every single giveaway. It will be the same thing. You can enter once. You can only win if you're following. You can enter if you're not following, but you can only win if you're following the stream. I will, after 30 minutes, pick a winner and then start it up again with the next kit. You can enter again by typing exclamation point cow plant and so forth for the rest of stream. We are currently doing a giveaway for the sleek bathroom kit. So that's the first one from the batch from like 2 weeks ago or something. And while we have that one running, I am going to do, because I promised my chat a breakfast tier list. They unlocked this during the charity fundraiser last week. So we're going to start with a little tier list today's stream. And then I'm actually going to get into building in The Sims. We're going to work on my own shell challenge. I think it might also be nice for people to still enter stream. And, you know, with the chaotic start just now on me having to restart, let's just start with a fun tier list. I got a tier list from the interwebs. So this is not self-made. So I haven't even seen all the foods that are on here, but I checked to make sure that there was like a good variety of foods on here. Let's go live. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you. Slay. We love it when you have a good shopping strip. I did, yes, Maniac. You too. Did you have a good time? We just figured out that Pastel was also there. So there was another person from the community, Celeste, who was also there. So we were there with 4 people, 4 planties in the community or in the audience. Okay, so the first, my personal frustration is that the best one is red. I always change this when I make my own tier lists, but for this one, I'll accept it. So the first one is put it in my mouth. I'm loving it. So good. It's okay. Not my first choice. And directly into the trash can. It was awesome. Super tired though. Yeah. For you, it was even further. I'm not gonna update the categories because I think that will just take too much time. Is it still? Oh, stream should not be lagging right now. We haven't had any dropped frames. So this time it's not on my end. Also, lady, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Or lady. I always say Annette. I just read the first part of your name because I'm not wearing my glasses. Let's blame that. Oh, Matthias, I don't update for the sound commands anymore because it's too hard to keep up with all the other things that I need to keep in my brain. But we can do a wheel spin because I do remember it. We can do a wheel spin. But let's get started with bacon. I'm going to put it on not my first choice. I don't hate it. If there's like pancakes, I'll add it. But it's definitely not my first choice. A bagel with cream cheese, I'm going to put in loving it. I really enjoy a good bagel. But it's not like my favorite breakfast of all times, but I really like it. Beans, I'm going to put in because I love beans. Not necessarily for breakfast. My biggest problem with beans is that I get really bad stomach aches from them. So, like, beans and me are not friends, even though I really like to eat beans. But then I won't eat beans in the morning because I don't think that's a good idea. Biscuits and gravy, I'm sorry, but for breakfast, I'm sorry. But like biscuits and gravy maybe for
Horse? Oh,
dinner.
really, really cute. Cute.
Oh,
No,
dear.
curious.
You didn't
Come
have to
on.
do that. Thank you so much. What the heck?
Stop talking today.
Thank you so much for the
I
500
just
biddies. I
called
appreciate it. We'll
myself
do a
cute.
wheel spin for completing
Now
the
we're
daily
cool
goals.
talk.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that lots. Um, I feel like biscuits in general, I'm gonna put an eh. They're a bit dry. I mean, if you have a good one, but still, I don't know. Not my favorite. I do not know what blintz is, to be honest. What does biscuits and gravy mean then? Because I feel like hi, Senator, welcome in. Blintz, it looks like there's fruit with it, and it looks like a little, like, pancake or something. I feel like I have to put it in the middle because we don't know what it is. Bratwurst for breakfast is gonna go in eh. Yeah, it looks like a crepe a bit. Are like cookies and gravy is meat-based sauce for roast dinners. Yeah, okay, so it's not a breakfast food. That makes sense then because that's I feel like it's not. Oh, sorry, I just realized some people might not realize that stream is back already. Sometimes you need to refresh. Um is it blini? That is a pancake. It says blintz. Um a breakfast burrito for me is gonna go all the way up here. We're currently doing the sleek bathroom. Sleek bathroom kit. Very smooth, Matthias. Very smooth. But breakfast burritos, I really, really, really like breakfast burritos. A breakfast skillet, I'm gonna put in so good. Not my I feel like it's not as high up as bagels, but still like it. I'm gonna put cereal in I'm loving it. It's just a guilty pleasure. Join how typing exclamation point cow plant. Just like you can see everyone else typing it. I can't take you out, but I will check if the person that wins already has it. You can tell me in chat, and then I'll draw another winner. Unfortunately, I can't take you out. It's like a rolled pancake with soft no. Ooh, that sounds delicious, actually. Matthias, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Cowplant. Very smooth. Very smooth. We are rating breakfast foods. This is from the charity stream last week. Chicken and waffles. I'll put in it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the combination. Like when Scott really likes to order it, so I sometimes take a bite. But I don't know. I wouldn't order it myself, I think. No, no, you're all good. Don't worry. It happens. It happens. I will make sure to do like a double check if I do a kit or if I draw the winner. The kit giveaway for now, sleek bathroom. We're gonna do 4 more after this throughout the rest of the stream, but right now, sleek bathroom. It was also just posted in chat by Stream Elements. Maybe I should just pin this message, actually. That might be smarter. So now it's pinned above chat, which one we're giving away. Chorizo for breakfast. I'm gonna put it not my choice. I love chorizo, though, so I feel like I can't put it in or directly into the trash can. Because the thing is, I do really enjoy a good chorizo. Just not necessarily for breakfast. Cinnamon rolls is gonna go in loving it. Matthias, thank you so much for gifting us up to Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime, please do enjoy all your subby perks. Did you know that if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free to one streamer a month? Even if you don't subscribe to me, make sure to use it. Gives you free emotes and ad-free viewing to your favorite streamer for a whole month. You're already paying for it. Cold pizza. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that all the way up here. Now it sounds like I really enjoy, like, greasy, unhealthy breakfast because breakfast burritos and cold pizza. Maybe I should no, actually I should put the bagel and put it in my mouth because I have bagels at least once a week. So I shouldn't lie. I think bagels needs to go up there. Corned beef and hash. I absolutely despise corned beef. I love a good hash brown, but corned beef can be burned. Like corned beef belongs in hell. I'm sorry. I do not understand. Like, okay, I live with a person who loves corned beef, so guess I've seen firsthand that there are actually people that like it. Like they exist in this world, but no, no, just ew. Um, Country fried steak. I'm not sure why these all ended up in breakfast, but sorry, that's delicious, but not for breakfast. Like a good steak is good, but not for breakfast. Like, why would you have that for breakfast? You can have it. Found a vegan one, and I was like, I never needed that. Yeah, exactly. You're like, I was really, really okay with not being able to eat it. um. So yeah, it's definitely a dinner item, right? That's what I was thinking. Crepes are gonna go into put it in my mouth. I love, love, love anything pancake related. Although my preference is Dutch pancakes and crepes instead of American pancakes, to be honest. So I'll probably put American pancakes in. I'm loving it, and crepes up here. I prefer thin pancakes. Cream of wheat sounds like porridge without the oats. So I don't know. Doesn't sound very good. But I don't know it, so I feel like I can't really bin it. So we'll put it in Croissant is good. A donut will go in. It's okay. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of people love donuts, but I'm not a big donut fan. I'll have one from time to time, and then I'll be like, okay, that's nice. I can now go like another 3 months without eating another donut. So but I know this one people are not gonna agree with. I know there's a lot of donut lovers. Hi Noah, hello. It is good to see you. Ooh, I'm a pain au chocolat for sure. Although if the croissant is like well made,
This is what I
I
want.
really love that
A
too. But
wooden wand. That
most
sounds
often I go for a pain au
no.
chocolat if they have it.
Did you know that
Um,
if you have Amazon Prime you have one free subscription on Twitch to give away each month? The streamer still gets their cut for you, it's free. Imagine spending Amazon's money on supporting your favorite streamer.
that is true. Thank you so much for the 69 biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Chocolatine versus pain au chocolat. This course is so funny to me. I don't think I've ever had chocolatine. I don't even know what's the difference? Because you're saying discourse, there must be a difference then. I don't think I've heard of a chocolatine yet. Is it just a regional okay, so it is the exact same thing? Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I've just always called it a pain au chocolat. I can see the chocolatine though. It's cute. It sounds almost more like Flemish French. Just like when I went to school and I was being taught French, I got really confused on how to say 90 because I was taught as a kid to say 90, which turns out to be Flemish French. Um so like I got really confused with having to do all the maths. I still say 90 because it just makes more sense. It's shorter, it's easier. But then obviously in France, people would well, it depends. If people travel to like to Wallonie like often enough, they'll probably know. But no, I'm from the Netherlands. But my mom's side of the family is Flemish. My grandma's Flemish. So we used to go to Belgium a lot as kids, and I have family there. So for me, I would always spend like 2 to 3 weeks at the Belgian coast as a kid. So for me, a lot like growing up, there would be a lot of like French and Flemish children at the beach, obviously. So I grew up with making like the paper flowers and selling them, which is a very Flemish tradition. Um, I'm in so much pain au chocolat. I mean, if you're imagine being in a really big pain au chocolat. That would be pretty nice. southwest part of France, so not Flemish. No, fair enough. Fair enough. An egg biscuit sandwich, I'll put in. That's okay. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite for sure. An egg muffin sandwich goes in so good. I prefer that over an egg biscuit sandwich, but it's still not the thing that I'll like order as my first thought. Egg whites, like why? I like a good egg, and I know it's good for like when you're working out and stuff, but just eating egg whites, I don't know. Eggs Benedict are gonna go into the trash can because any egg that has soft egg white or yellow in it, just like the fried egg, I'm sorry. Just absolute no in my book. I cannot deal with runny eggs. It makes me want to not eat for the rest of the day, basically. English muffin, I'm gonna put in not my first choice. I'm fine if they're there, but I'll never order it. French toast is gonna go all the way up here. I love a good French toast. Not just texture issues, I genuinely hate the taste. Like egg white, egg yolk, when it's not cooked, I really do not like the taste either. It's also a texture issue though. Yes, I'll place it in chat in a second, Pastel. Once I've made my version, I'll share the link with you guys. Um, Fun fact about French toast, you know what it's called in Dutch? If you literally translate it. This is what Scott and I always call it in our household. We'll be like, "Oh, do you want to have for breakfast?" Flipping bitches. In Dutch, they're called wentelteefjes, but if you literally translate it, it would be flipping bitches. So, yeah, pain perdu. I actually did know that. That sounds very poetic. And then we just call it flipping bitches. um. Also, hi, Rosalie. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm gonna put fruit in loving it. I like some fruit with my breakfast, but I just don't like all fruit. We're doing a cheeky little breakfast tier list to start the stream with today. Um, I like certain fruits, but I'm not the biggest fan of all fruits, so I'll just put it in loving it. A granola bar, I don't know. I really don't like granola bars. You know why it's in the trash, Rosalie? I hate any eggs that are still runny. So eggs Benedict and fried egg both have like, it's not perfectly cooked. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So my favorite fruit of all times, I think, would be strawberry or watermelon. I really like both. My least favorite fruit of all time, I think, would be kiwi because it makes my mouth hurt. But that's just because I'm allergic to them. I also really like cherries, but I'm also allergic to them, so I don't eat them. But I don't know. I've never really liked kiwi. I like passion fruit too. I just almost never have it. But I do like passion fruit. I also like dragon fruit a lot. Um I'm gonna put granola in I'm loving it, funnily enough, because I don't like a granola bar, but separate granola to put like in anything else I do like. I think that's good. Greek yogurt's gonna go in loving it as well. I like specifically the combination of these three. Yogurt with granola and fruit is good. Like if that was a combo, it would be going up here, but separately, not so much. Grits also looks like oats. I'm not sure if that's it. I'm gonna put it in okay because if it's oats or anything like it, I'm fine. This looks too watery for me. If I have oats or something, they have to be like really sturdy. Do you know what it is, Pastel? It is what? Totally different. Okay, so what is it? Because I've never heard of it. She was the first person you met allergic to kiwis. That's actually kind of ironic. Um, Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for this one, Silver. Like it sounds like eating the cereal milk or water. Well, water. Who makes their cereal with water? I'm sorry. um. Oh, it's called brinta. So oatmeal. So then it is the same thing. You meant milk. I get good. For a second there, I got so shocked. I was like, you put water with your cereal. I know that people make oats with cereal or with oats with cereal. Wait, no. Oats with water. That already kind of just no. Um but Brenta is basically just oats. It's just very fine. Then it's going to go in it's okay. Then it's actually in the perfect category for me. I don't hate it and I don't love it. They're so hard to find here. Well, if it's called Brinta, then you are just searching for the if it is the same thing as Brinta, because that is very easy to get. It's just like very fine powder that you make almost like a mashed potato structure, or if that makes any sense. I'll put ham on not my first choice. I don't really like pig meat. I'll put ham on like a grilled cheese sometimes, or if I'm eating like a dish that comes with ham, I'm fine. But I won't personally order it, I think. Hard boiled eggs are gonna go in loving it. Like if an egg is hard boiled, we're all good. I like it. Hash browns are gonna be up here. For I love hash browns. So delicious. Huevos rancheros. I'm gonna put in so good, but not for breakfast. Okay, so it's specific grains. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I'm gonna put this in so good because I do like it. But the thing is also with huevos rancheros, for me, I also said that so American. We joke here in the house, we always say huevos rancheros when we have this, just to fuck with how Americans say it, because we think it's very funny. But now it's almost hard to not say it that way. Um, but I I don't think I've ever had like a proper Japanese breakfast. No. I've never been to Japan and I've been to places here that have Japanese pastries and stuff. I don't know if those are traditional breakfast foods. Um but do you prefer lighter filling breakfast? It really depends on the day. It really depends on like if I wake up, some days I'm so hungry and I'm really happy with like a big breakfast and some days I can barely eat anything and I'll just have some fruit and that's it. Muffin is nice. I'm gonna put it in so good as well, but for me personally, I don't like having muffins for breakfast. I'm also something that I'm really missing here is the Asian breakfasts because I personally, when I was in China, like I loved having rice for breakfast. And having like steamed veggies for breakfast. Yeah, okay, so it's very similar to the Chinese breakfast then. Obviously different because it's different kitchens, but in terms of like it being savory and having like warm dishes, I really loved that when I was in China. I would probably love Japanese traditional breakfast as well. Like pretty sure I would have a very solid life if that was my breakfast every day. Exactly, muffins are a snack. Nothing is going to go into I almost never skip my breakfast. I prefer to have some food before I start the day because otherwise I get really grumpy. Quaker oatmeal is going to go into so good. I like it from time to time. My problem with oatmeal is that I'll eat it and then I get sick of it and then I don't eat it for like a couple of months and then I'm like loving it again and then it's kind of this like cycle, this continuous cycle. The job did not, Matthias. An omelet is gonna go into I'm loving it because again, it's like egg prepared in the right way. Pancakes are gonna go in so good because for me personally, like I said, I like thin pancakes. American pancakes are usually too filling. A parfait, I'm gonna put in loving it. I really like it. It's kind of like what I said earlier. If these three are combined, you get that. Maybe I should put this over here. Pastries are good, but again, I feel like pastries for breakfast sometimes I think they're just too sweet, and then I just prefer them later as like a coffee snack. I'm gonna put a plain bagel in, it's okay. Cream cheese bagel is for me like a 10 out of 10, but a plain bagel is just, I don't know. Dried cranberries and raisins, this sounds like my nightmare. I hate both. um, Pop Tarts, I'm gonna have to be honest, I have never had a Pop Tart in my life. I think I should try them when I'm in the US again this year. Um, but I think they'll still go into my not my first choice because in my brain, Pop Tart is not breakfast food. Also, no, you haven't missed the giveaway. Welcome to chat. I hope you're doing well. We are currently doing a giveaway for the sleek bathroom kit, and then I have more giveaways coming after that. So if you want to hang out, to keep an eye out for the kit that you would like to enter the giveaway for, feel free to do so. We're currently doing sleek bathroom one. Protein shake is gonna go in not my first choice. Maybe there'll be a day when I'll get protein shake person, but I'm currently not, and I don't know. Usually protein shakes have it feels like you're drinking very fine sand. I'm not a fan. Sausage is gonna go with the bratwurst. I'm sorry, but not for breakfast. Scrambled egg is gonna go all the way up here. My favorite type of egg is scrambled egg. I love it. Steak and eggs is again not breakfast food. I'm sorry. Also, this seems like it has eggs that are not fully baked, so it has to go into the bin. I'm sorry. Toast will go in. I'm loving it. I like a good toast, especially as a Dutchie, putting hagelslag on it. Yes, chalky. That's the right way to describe it. Um, Toaster strudel sounds like something that should go like it belongs next to the Pop Tarts. That's what it looks like. I've actually had full English, and it's like for me, it's something that I enjoyed having while I was in the UK to try it out, and I had it like for 3 days straight, and I was fine. But I don't think it would be anything that I would ever incorporate into my own breakfast routine, if that makes any sense. So I'm very much rating this in terms of like, would I have this every day at home? Like, not necessarily would I go through the trouble of making it, but would I consider this a breakfast that I could eat for a long period of time? And then, unfortunately, full English is not on the list, but I have tried it and it wasn't like I absolutely hated it. Is a flaky Pop Tart. Okay, so my estimation of it going next to the Pop Tarts makes sense. Waffles for me are gonna go in okay. I'm personally more of a pancake person than a waffle person. Even out of the oven is basically just okay. So it's basically like one of those sans cookies, Esther. No, I've never tried Pop Tart either. But I think maybe I would like the toaster strudel more than the Pop Tart, based off of you guys' explanation. Um, but yeah, waffles will go here because I don't hate them. Like I like a waffle, but for me, like weirdly enough in my brain, a waffle is more a dessert, and a pancake would belong in breakfast. And then yogurt's gonna go with Greek yogurt. Although this is wait. No. This is fruit flavored yogurt. I see strawberries here. And I'm gonna rate it because we already have Greek yogurt over here. Oh, I love Belgian waffles as well. Yeah, they're very good. But I would consider those a snack, not a breakfast. I am gonna put flavored yogurt. This is difficult because I love peach flavor, but that's the exception to the rule. Any other flavored yogurt belongs in the trash. I'm sorry. Strawberry yogurt, just why would you do that to yourself? Just buy yogurt and strawberries and put them together. It's so much better. Because flavored yogurts always taste so artificial. They never actually taste like the fruit. They taste like the lemonade of the fruit, or they taste like the sugar. I feel like for me, peach is genuinely the only exception to this. I do like peach yogurt, but I almost never buy it because I still prefer plain yogurt with fresh fruit over it. But, yeah, no, strawberry yogurt is that I will, like, if someone will give it to me for free, like, like, if you're in a plane and it's part of the breakfast, I'll give it away. Like, I'll not eat it. That's how much I hate it. The ones with plain yogurt and the fruit yes, I prefer those, like, if you have to get a prepackaged yogurt, I prefer the ones with the fruit at the bottom, and then the plain yogurt on top. It's still not my favorite though, but, like, if I had to make a distinction, then that would be my favorite over this. Overall top choice, that's a good one. So from the put it in my mouth categories, like, the best one, hmm, I think the breakfast burrito. I almost never have it because it's a lot of work to make, but I because, the thing with hash browns and scrambled egg and, like, I don't know, cheese from the pizza, I feel like it all comes together in a breakfast burrito. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the best of all worlds combined in a wrap. Like, who doesn't love that? I personally love my breakfast burritos without any meat. So just like rice, beans, corn, bell pepper, scrambled egg, some cheese in it, preferably, a nice salsa next to it. Like, oh, so good. Wino scotch. I don't know what is that. Um, I know, same Matthias. This is literally every single time I read hash browns, my brain goes there too because we also say, well, actually, hash is a specific strand of weed. Also, hi, Micah. It's good to see you. And Tori, welcome. It is good to see you as well. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, this was a little breakfast tier list. I'm gonna share the link with you guys in chat if you also want to do this. If you also want to create your own breakfast tier list. I had fun doing this. This was good. I like talking. I know that we as a community, we all really love to talk about food. So I was like, this is a fun thing to do. I'm gonna do a quick check for the this is gonna be the last call to enter for the sleek bathroom giveaway. Because 30 minutes have passed. So if you want to still enter for a chance to win the sleek bathroom kit that came out about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, um, feel free to type exclamation point cowplant. That was a really quick 30 minutes, I know. Goes so fast. I just realized that we have ads right now. I'm gonna wait with the giveaway until the ads are over because if people are in ads, then I don't want to draw the winner of the giveaway while people are not able to hear the stream. So I'll wait until the ads are over. In the meantime, I'll get the spinny wheel up. I'll get the spinny wheel up. Mm. Currently, we're doing sleek giveaway. Sleek bathroom kit. So it's also pinned above chat. The sleek bathroom. Once this is done, I have 4 more kits and the My Sims Cozy bundle for PC. I'll just do that quickly as well. So because we completed the daily goals, or Matthias helped complete the daily goals, actually complete them, we're gonna do a quick little spinny wheel. You guys want a question card? Let's go. I'm gonna get the book of question cards. What's the Sims Cozy Bundle? So it is not the Sims, it's My Sims. It's a separate game. It's not like there is some lore between the two games, but it's not The Sims 4. It's a separate game. And they re-released 2 original My Sims games. So the ads are technically still a minute in progress. So if you're back from the ads, that's awesome. But I'm gonna wait a minute more to make sure that everyone's back. But yeah, My Sims is basically it's a separate game. It was originally released on the Nintendo DS, and even versions before that. But they have the regular My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. They are released as a bundle, and they recently released them for PC. So I have a code to give away for like the bundle for PC as well. But I'm gonna get the question card book. And then we can do a little poll for the question card. And then we're going to start playing some Sims. What do you guys think about that? Mm. Some of these questions are so weird. Okay, I see that the ads are over or should be over for everyone. So this is your actual last chance to enter for the Sleek Bathroom Kit giveaway. I'm going to close the giveaway in about 10 seconds. Yeah, but the weird ones aren't like good weird. They're just like, this is not a like, would you rather meet Tom Cruise or be on a cruise? I don't know. I think we all probably rather be on a cruise. Okay, this one is super random, but I think it's funny. I am gonna close the entries for the giveaway. We have more coming, so don't worry. I'm gonna pick a winner though. Can we get some drum rolls in chat to see who won the sleek bathroom kit? The winner, the lucky winner. Also, if you win, I'm gonna send you a message here on Twitch with your code after stream. Okay? So if you win, don't worry. I got you, but after stream. Because I can only multitask so much. The winner is Annette. Congratulations for winning the sleek bathroom kit. I'm going to send you a message after stream here on Twitch. Okay, just going to save your name in my Discord. But congratulations for winning the Sims 4 sleek bathroom kit. I am gonna complete this giveaway. And then we're gonna go to the next one, which is the Sweets Allure Kit. I'm gonna confirm this. Yes, make sure that I can whisper you on Twitch. By default, this is open, so unless you have changed this, I should be able to whisper you. Yes, these are all PC codes, all for the EA app. Because unfortunately, I cannot get codes, or EA doesn't even do console codes. They're region locked. Allure is difficult word to say. Yeah. It's like, and sometimes it goes well and sometimes it doesn't. But we're starting the giveaway. This is gonna run for another 30 minutes again. So this is the Sweet Allure Kit. Or allure. I never know how to say it. Ooh, I would still say high school years over Love Struck. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I am going to make a quick little poll for you guys to answer as the question card of today. And then we are going to open the game while you guys are voting for the question card. Would you rather ... question mark. Okay. I will let it run for 3 minutes. So the question is, would you rather know how to build a house or know how to play poker? This is such a random one, but I was like, I'm actually kind of curious what you guys would pick because these are so different. What? All of you would like to build a house? Okay, I didn't see that coming. I genuinely expected people to also say poker. Okay, there's a couple of people saying poker. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Like, building a house would be really cool. But you can make a lot of money with, like, being good at poker. Also, thank you all so much for entering the giveaway. Just a quick shout. You do have to be a follower to win. So if you're not following the channel, please make sure that you're following. But then all you need to do is type !cowplant. Everyone can enter once, and then I'll pick a winner in about 28 minutes. I am actually gonna pin the message again. There we go. Let me unpin after. There we go. But wait, 85% of you so far is saying that you would rather know how to build a house. Also, in the meantime, I'm starting up my game, in case you're wondering. That is true. Building a house is more complex knowledge. That is true. How often can you build a house? See, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you probably can do that maybe once or twice, but there's lots of Sims builders here. I think so. I think so. I know how to build a house would make it easier to fix. Oh. I hadn't thought about it that way, but that's true. If you know how to build a house, you probably also know how to do construction in an existing house. I thought it wasn't meant to be in The Sims. Fair enough. Then it makes a lot more sense that you would pick know how to build a house. So that's what I'm thinking, Anna. If you're really good at poker, you can get rich. That is a good point, Jedi. Yeah, if it would be know how to win a lot at poker, but I think I'm gonna have to go for know how to build a house. I think the
This
construction
is what I
argument was
want.
definitely winning.
A wooden wand. That sounds no.
Think of all the houses you can buy by being good at poker.
Nice. That is very true. Also, thank you for the 69 biddies. I appreciate it. That is true. You could buy a lot of houses if you win a lot at poker because you can like being really good at poker is really lucrative. Which is why I wouldn't recommend it to anyone as any form of income because let's be real, it's really hard to be good enough at poker to get really rich from it. But if you're one of those people, that's true. You could build a village or city. But like could you really? Like as a single person, could you build a village maybe, but a city? It would also be really easy to get into gambling addiction. That is true. Yeah. An online fake poker game, I had 5 billion and something. What? That's wild. So the thing is, I actually do know how to play poker. Um, so in that sense, I just picked the one that I don't know how to do yet. But I remember how much I enjoyed learning how to play poker, though. Poker is a really fun game. Um, I played it with friends, so obviously not for like real money, and we just played it with chips, and that was it. But I really enjoy poker. I think it's a fun game. Yeah, that is fair on it. That is very fair. Um, will not sit across from Ro during a poker game. So the thing is, I love playing poker, and I'm actually like pretty good at understanding the game, but I have a very shit poker face. But that is actually in a weird way beneficial. Obviously not if you start playing like pro league, but because my face is so not poker face, people genuinely think that I'm trolling with them and pretending I don't have a poker face. I actually have a save file. I have a save file. I made it with my best friend. Before I started streaming though, so it's not the most perfect save file necessarily in the sense that we haven't saved like all the information of where we got all the builds from and stuff. But it is a very well balanced save file in the sense that we fully kept track of like how many how many adults we made, how many elders we made, etc. You can download the save file if you want to on my website. We've published it. Um, and I really enjoy playing in my save file. I've been wanting to start a new one because we made this before Snowy Escape came out. So there's no updates after Snowy Escape. Basically, after Snowy Escape, it's just the things that come in the game by default. And I don't know, it's one of those things where I have the itch, but it is so much work. Like I remember we did it with the two of us. So me and my best friend in like partially COVID time, like lockdown time. So there we didn't have anything to do. Um a community save file would be fun, but so much work to coordinate. Like so much work. We didn't have infants, correct? We didn't have horses. We did have apartments, but not the for rent ones. We didn't have platforms. So there's a lot of things that are missing in that save file. So that's why I'm saying like I have the itch to do it, but it is so much work. Especially because I would want to make a really balanced save file. So I've been thinking about it. I actually am in the back of my head, I've been thinking about potentially starting it again, but that would be even if I commit to working on it off stream and if I commit to working on it on my YouTube channel and here on stream, it would still be a project that could take easily 2 years. And then in those 2 years, we have even more new additions, more worlds. So, um, like a collab with a couple of other simmers. Yeah, I think if I want to do it, that would be the easiest way. But then again, the coordination to that, like it was already so hard coordinating it for just me and my friends to make a balanced save file. So like what I would probably do if I were to do it in like a in also my terrain paint moved. I just realized this. It didn't delete itself. It just this is not my build. This is an old version of the build. Hold on. I'm like, this is not the build. This we were way further into the process. I would probably work on it in a way, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it, where I would, like, give specific assignments to people. So I'd be like, "Hey, I need a house for a family of 5 with this many bedrooms, for this world." Something that I would love, love, love to do is make a, pack save file. So in the base game worlds, only use base game. In Brindleton Bay, only use base game and cats and dogs, for instance. This obviously would limit your choices vastly. It would also, in a way, make it a less playable save file because you wouldn't have small businesses in other worlds and stuff. But I would just basically make a better version of the EA save file. Um, but my current version, it just uses all the packs. So that limits it a lot to people who can download it. So yeah, that it's a difficult process to think about. I can't not do it, Lexi. I'm like my brain is so trained to think like a project manager. It's like one of those things that even if I wanted to unlearn, I don't know if I could. Um, for anyone who is new to this build, specifically to this project, this is the build that I am making with my own shell challenge. So if you are interested in participating, the shell will be open until about the end of this month. So you definitely have enough time to still participate. This shell is called the Ambassador shell because I recently got Twitch Ambassador. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And, the idea behind this shell is that it's basically just a regular shell challenge. So it comes with 2 buildings, 2 boxes, you cannot change the walls. Other than that, it's a regular shell challenge. But there's one caveat, and that is that one room in the house, you get to pick which one, has to have the color scheme of blue, purple, and white. That's the only, like, special thing in this shell. So every single shell that we're gonna tour will have one room in that color scheme. Other than that, you get to make with this box whatever you want. This is what we are making with the box. So we are in Windenburg. The house is in a bit of an odd location, but it was just a lot that fit the best because it's a 30 by 30. And we are making it into sort of this like medieval styled house with like a very overgrown and lush front yard. And this is going to be a small business. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I haven't fully decided, but we're gonna have a small business in this separate building, so that's also why there's like a separate parking lot. This is their private garden, so this is where they'll have like a little grill and a table and stuff like that. Probably also a back door into the business. And we just started decorating a little bit on the inside of the house. So to give you a bit of an overview of the floor plan, when you come in, there's like a big hallway with a bathroom. Like immediately downstairs, there's a bathroom. I forgot I already made a floor plan, but I'm actually kind of impressed. Then we have the living room, which is pretty open with 2 big archways. And we have this sort of built-in fireplace. Then off of that, you can go in here, which will lead you into a small hallway, which has the stairs that go upstairs and 2 doors into 2 of the bedrooms. And the bedrooms share a Jack and Jill bathroom. Then from the living room, you can go into the dining area, which also leads you into the kitchen. It's a pretty big kitchen. This is what we were working on last, and the kitchen also has the door to the backyard garden, basically. If you go upstairs, there's like a big landing space with a hall bathroom, a big main bedroom. So this would be like the main bedroom, the main suite of the house, which has a huge ensuite as well. So we're gonna do like probably a separate shower, separate bathtub, and another bedroom. So this bedroom basically has this hall bathroom all for themselves, but it's just not attached to it. It's just 2 separate rooms. And then we also have the stairs going into the attic, and the attic is yet unknown. This like I haven't decided what I want to do with this yet. Um Populating the world with a shell challenge would be interesting to do. I may need to try that since I'm rubbish at oh, that would be fun. Yeah. It's kind of what I do when I do shell challenges because every single time someone redeems the shell challenge, I'll plop it in the world. And then I end up with a save file with just the same build but like different versions. I don't know if I want to do a video game room. I haven't decided what I want to do for this build in general in terms of like who's living here. That sometimes comes together through building a bit more. Um so yeah. Um, Also, Medilove, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is very, very nice to meet you. If you have any additional questions next to that intro, please do let me know. Also, just another heads up, we are doing a giveaway for the Sweet Allure Kit, so if you're interested, feel free to type exclamation point cowplant in chat. So we left off with this kitchen. There's a big kitchen island, and I'm actually still struggling a little bit with there's so much space in between here. But maybe I'll keep that for now. Um it's kind of nice to have a spacious kitchen. I very often go for very close kitchens, but maybe it's nice to actually have a bit more space. Um Hi Marilyn, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing so well. I'm also doing a blue kitchen, which is also not something that I do very often. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Mm, hmm. Okay, so this isn't ideal because it clips with the fridge. But I don't want to use that one again. But that one would clip with the window. Can I move the windows down? I have to check how that looks on the outside, but that might be just the solution that we're looking for. Actually, on the outside, that doesn't look weird. It also doesn't clash with any of the other lines of sight on other windows. So maybe I'll just do that because then I know I would love this fridge IRL as well. It looks so cottagecore. Then we could actually use, oh no, I meant to copy this. There's different versions, of course. Okay, so that would be an end piece. Doesn't really work. I could use that one. And then that one again, I think is okay. And then that one above the fridge. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Those lights are really in my way. I was trying to ignore them earlier, but they're just so in the way. Also, I just realized we haven't checked out the new kits at all, by the way. I'm kind of tempted to do a quick rundown because I haven't seen them myself. So, and kitchen clutter is going to come in so clutch. Like, kind of already very excited about it. Let's do them one by one, maybe. Let's start with the kitchen clutter. So we have the... Oh, I'm going to use this so much. As soon as I grabbed it, I was like, yeah, no, we're using that. I'm obsessed. I love to do like islands in my kitchens, and so often I don't have all the space for it. This is perfect. Perfect. Then we have these new containers, which I'm also very excited about because I've already seen they come with like different swatches. So you can actually make like a cupboard. No, these are not the creator kits. These are just made by EA. The creator kits are the sleek bathroom and the sweet allure one. So these are just EA kits. You can grab cookies from the jar. Stop. That's amazing. Can a container stack? Yes. Angie! Thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Please enjoy all your subby perks. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. So yeah, you can stack the containers. Does the island act as a counter? That's a good question. Maybe. We would have to test that in gameplay. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Yes, of course, Liv, of course. But yeah, I like stackable stuff. That is always very nice. So then the next one is the slice of life cutting board. Oh, I love this. Hold on, it's so bright, it's hard to see. I really like this. It comes with a wood swatch with like slight cuttings on it. How tall can you stack the containers? That is a dangerous question. Should we go for the tallest one and start at floor height? At this point, I'm like, should I just commit for science and actually see how long we can go? Because what if it's infinite? You can stack it to max building height? Okay. That's very tall. That would be a lot. We would be able to continue for a while. Yeah, so that's a lot of pasta. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's get the kitchen clutter back. And then let's go to show all. Um Matthias, thank you so much for gifting us up to for science. Duh. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it when you can do stacks and you can grab them from the bottom one. It's amazing. You can make a warehouse. Very true. Very true. Also, hi Sid, it's good to see you. So then we have this. Oh, I'm gonna use this a lot. Also, I really like that you can put it on top. You can stack things on top of the cutting board. That is so nice. A grocery store with businesses and hobbies is actually an amazing idea. That is an amazing idea. I love that. Then we have this backsplash, which I am actually pretty excited about. This is gonna be so nice for kitchens. When you don't want to do a full tile, but you do want to have like a backsplash behind the counters. Definitely gonna use that one. Like you would be able to grab a counter like this and just place it like this. The space under it also has a slot. Wait, what do you mean the space under it? Oh, that thing just got 10 million times better. Is that what you meant? Because that's amazing. You can just put this on top of stuff. The stacking limit does not exist. Potentially not, no. Next. Oh, wait, you mean there? Oh. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Twitch, for starting a hype train. Appreciate it. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, I like that a lot. Kitchen clutter. Let's go back. So then we have the sink. That is very cute. That is very cute to have some, like, I don't know, dishes and stuff sitting in the sink. Also, a more modern sink. I think that is very nice. I'm very, very happy about it. This is a very cute picture. Um, there's even a sponge. That is great. See, but details like this in The Sims just make me happy. Oh, I already know I will be using this poster a lot. This comes with some very nice swatches that are just like exactly the right amount of simple. It's kind of expensive though, 180. Also, Alpine, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the Pack Legacy. Gen 4 already. You're actually further ahead than me. I'm only on Gen 3 and it's my challenge. Let's see else. Thank you so much for the 96 biddies. Was that intentional or is it a typo? You're having ads right now, Silver. You're not supposed to have ads. That is very weird. There shouldn't be any ads until in 30 minutes. I'm sorry to hear that you're having ads. That is frustrating. I tried to schedule them so that that doesn't happen. Okay, I'll just move this out of the way. We'll just have a floating cutting board. Nice.
I'll see your 96 and raise you for poker time.
Thank you so much, Shadow, for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Very smooth. Very smooth poker reference there. I see. I see what you did there. That is so funny. I love that. Okay, so then we have another jar. Does this stack as well? Okay, so the jar doesn't stack. That is unfortunate. Crafty, thank you so much for the 30 biddies. And Matthias, thank you so much for the 200 bits. You are so silly. Thank you. I see who'd rather poker.
With my
Yeah.
shoes on.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the 200 biddies. And thank you so much, Crafty, for the 30 biddies. I appreciate it a lot. I really like these jars, but you know what irritates me? The fact that these lids are not the same color on every swatch. Like, I know that the content of the jar has to change, but it's so unrealistic for all of your jars with different contents. Like, it's the exact same size to have a different lid. It just doesn't make any sense. You don't stack jars? Oh. Well, I guess then I like to live on the edge because I stack my jars in my fridge and in my storage box. Like, maybe not, like, as high as I would stack this, but I absolutely stack them. But I like it though. A jar is nice. It's a solid item to have. If you want to build pantries and stuff. Then we have cereal boxes. I really like this as well. Again, this is gonna come in super clutch if you want to make kitchens that are just a bit more lived in, or we already have the cereal boxes from the camping stuff, but these are prettier. I definitely like these more. Um, you can get cereal from the box. Wait, they're actually functional. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. You can get groceries from the grocery bag. Honestly, I love it when The Sims does this. I love it when they actually think about details like this because it just makes a kit so useful. Yeah, they actually did the bare minimum. But like, I mean, I know it's bad to say. I know that's not like a good situation to be in because it shouldn't be that way, but it's like nice that they finally did that, you know? Um then we have this. Oh, this is cute. The only thing that always frustrates me is that if you have a slot, like, it's cute. It's supposed to probably go over here. Like, in reality, that item would slot over there. You can't do that. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Unless you move it like this. Like, why? Just give us a slot there.
How
Nice,
do you spot
Matthias.
the laziest animal? He does the bare minimum.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Also, thank you, Esther, for the reminder. I was thinking of, at first I was like, oh, let's do a break at the original time, but then we kind of get a sucky situation with the ad, so I'll do a break in 27. It's fine. I've had a chill day, so I'm not in need of a break yet. Um, Also, there's about 5 minutes left to enter for the giveaway for the Sweet Allure Kit. So if you still want to enter, make sure that you type exclamation point cow plant in chat. Ooh, I like this item as well. This is cute. I also really like the current color palette that they're doing, like the swatches they're using recently. I feel like they're still colorful, but they have kind of left the very bright swatches in the past, and I'm kind of happy about that. This one is also cute. I saw this earlier. I think in a screenshot of someone. You can use the cookbook to cook. See, again, bare minimum, but still pleasantly surprised. But I like this item too. This is cute. I feel like this is a bit more particular though. I will definitely not use this in every single build, but I do like it. Then we have the classic kitchen canister with a bunch of like simple swatches. I'm definitely going to use this a lot.
Public service announcement from Ro. 5 minutes left to enter the giveaway. Type cow plant in chat to enter.
Matthias, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Yes, we are currently on the Sweet Allure one. I don't know why the pinned message disappeared, but yes, Sweet Allure. For 5 more minutes. Yeah, exactly. I don't like the super saturated base game colors, and I'm really happy that these all come in, like, softer swatches. I don't mind color. I just don't enjoy the painful eye colors, you know, like, if they're so bright that it hurts your eyes. Oh, this is cute. Little stack of plates, but again, like, different sizes, like, it looks realistic. I like that a lot. This one I saw, I will be using this so often. I I have to admit, I love adding a dishwasher rec. This is the new kit. This is the kit that came out yesterday. It's called Kitchen Clutter, and I will have a giveaway for it later today. Um, oh, these are also nice. Okay, I'm gonna have to move some things out of the way because it's getting too crowded in here. But this is very pretty. Again, a nicer, simpler one. I will definitely use this a lot. I will already apologize in advance for everyone. If you don't have this kit, I'm sorry. I will probably use this in a lot of my builds. Because it's exactly the right amount of simplicity that I like. Um, a cleaning kit, nice. Finally something else to put underneath my sinks instead of that one bucket that I always use. It does look like CC. That's what I was thinking earlier as well. Like, this item specifically made me think of the kit that, Deli and, Lil Dika did together. Oh, some more cooking-ware! Or, like, actual, like, cooking supplies, I mean. Like someone is baking a cake or something. That's cute. That is cute. Then we have the cookbook. I like this, again. Although this seems to be like an iPad rather than a cookbook. I wonder if other swatches no, it's all the iPad, okay. Or iPad looking sort of cookbook. It's cute though. I like it. Then we have this that almost looks like perfume bottles. I know it's for the kitchen though, so maybe it's like jams or something? I don't hate it. I mean, it's a spice rack, but I'm not gonna lie. These things don't look like spice things to me. Like, this looks like condiments, maybe a little bit. This maybe looks like a little coffee bag. On it does look like a Machi bottle. Okay, that's what I thought, but then I was like, I don't know, it's too blocky for it. It didn't necessarily give spice rack, but maybe it is a Machi bottle. Then we have, ooh, more kitchen chaos. Okay, so together with this, you can make it look like they're baking a cake. That's actually really cute. That is cute. Then we have the grocery bag, which, like we just learned, is also functional. You can actually do your groceries with it. Which I like. That is definitely nice. Also, once I'm done checking out this kit, which is almost, I'm gonna pick the giveaway winner for the Sweet Allure kit. Oh, I will be using this so much. This is amazing. Look at all the fruits and veggies. If you have that in your pantry, that is so cute. Then we have this, which is just like a little lunchbox. That is very cute if you have like family gameplay and you have a parent making like a lunchbox for the kids. We see this looks like a spice rack to me. This feels like a spice rack. I like it. It's cute. And we also have a new knife block, but like a more modern version of the knife block. I like it. That's good. I'll probably use this a ton as well. We have a kitchen timer. Look, you can now do Pomodoros in The Sims. You can now do Pomos in The Sims. That is so nice. I really like the colors on this as well. Like a cutesy little yellow egg timer is amazing. And then the last item, which might be my favorite in the whole kit. This fridge. Like, I know that I will be using this fridge so much. Yes, Sweet Allure is a clothing kit, is a cast kit. This is gonna be so nice for my family gameplay. Like, I can already see myself using this in almost every single build. Yes, thank you so much for gifting us. Yes, fridge, enjoy your sub. You deserve it. You're stunning. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Also, imagine your Twitch username being fridge. That's pretty iconic. Oh, sorry. No, I did not. I skipped the kitchen skill. You're absolutely right. I don't know how I skipped that though, because it doesn't show up as new anymore. No, you're absolutely right. I did see it though. So I was like, oh, I must have looked at it. But no, I skipped this one. This is cute. I like it. My grandparents actually have a kitchen skill like this. Um, so I use that a lot when I'm cooking over at my grandma's house. Well, this is a really nice kit. I like this one a lot. If you give someone a sub, you can add them. Wait, you normally cannot do that? I can do that always. Wait, you can put stuff on it as well? Hold on, let's see. What do we want to weigh today? The groceries bag. Okay, that one doesn't go on it, obviously. Yes. We can weigh how much the spoons are. This is a really, really awesome kit. I actually love this. I think from all the clutter kits, this might be my favorite. Debug food. Oh, that's going to be so cute. This kit is called the Kitchen Clutter Kit. So we now have the clutter kit, the bathroom clutter kit, and the kitchen clutter kit. But I think personally this might be my favorite out of all the clutter kits. So it will be kitchen clutter, normal clutter, and then bathroom clutter. Bathroom clutter is somewhere like down there because the textures in that kit are just so bad. Like the items are nice, but the textures are terrible. But I am gonna pick a winner. Can we get some drum rolls in chat? I'm gonna pick a winner for the Sweet Allure kit, and then I'm gonna do a giveaway for this kit, for the kitchen one. So if you like what we just checked out, then make sure to enter the next giveaway. But the giveaway winner for this one, hold on, is, let me close it so that no one can enter anymore and then I can pick a winner. The winner is Tori! Congratulations for winning the Sweet Allure kit. I hope you enjoy getting this kit. If you want, I'm going to send you a message here on Twitch after stream, just with the code and an instruction on how to redeem it in case you don't know how to do that. But congratulations. Congrats. I wrote it in my list, so that means that I'm going to complete this one and then we're going to start that one for the kitchen clutter. Okay. Confirm. This one will also run for about 30 minutes. So, you can type exclamation point cow plant to enter. At the end, I can speak. At the end, we'll pick a winner. There we go. New one is going on. You have 30 minutes to enter. But yeah, I really like this kit. It's a very, very nice one. I'm excited to use it. I am excited to use it. Then I want to check out the other one, which is the Restoration Workshop one. I will not check out the cast one today because I'm in build mode and I don't want to go and like switch to a sim and everything. But we do also have a giveaway for a cast kit, which is the Golden Years one. So it's a cast kit with like clothes for elderly sims, basically. So in case you're curious, that one we do have a giveaway for, but I'm not going to check it out on stream today. But this one is the Restoration Workshop. And as you can see, I already accidentally clicked some items because I was playing the game earlier today for recording and I accidentally clicked these, but we're just going to get started. So we have an improvised bucket chair. Oh, that's actually nice.
This is what I want. A wooden wand. That sounds... no.
Public service
Matthias,
announcement
thank you
from
so much
Ro.
for the
There is a new
69
giveaway
biddies.
with a 30-minute timer. All you have to do to enter is type exclamation mark cowplat in chat.
I also really like to do trash builds, so this one's gonna be nice. So this is a chair. I think it's functional, I'm pretty sure. It has a comfort level, so yeah, this will be functional. Your Sims will be able to sit on this. Then we have the tiny tool board. Oh, this is gonna be so nice for decorating garages. Because I love making a fake garage, and I love making, like, a workshop with, like, the woodworking table and stuff for my Sims, but it always feels so empty. Like, it always feels like we don't have proper decoration for it, so I always revert back to CC. I feel like this is also a very good theme for a kit, because this is 100% not going to interest everyone. Which is why it is nice that it's not part of, like, a pack that you wanna buy the pack and then you get all of these build buy items that you don't wanna use. I think this is the perfect use case for a kit. Like, if that's something that you're interested in, if that's something you enjoy building or you enjoy it for your gameplay, great, you can buy it. But I think there's gonna be quite some people who really do not care for this kit. Which exactly just like with the Castle Estate kit, for instance, I think that's also a very good niche case for a kit. Um and just tells me they don't have any. No, but that's like that's the thing. Those people probably don't need it and they struggle to see it from a different perspective. I think this is something that the Sims community in general can get a bit better at is seeing things from other people's perspective. Like if you don't like something, that's completely fine. You don't have to buy it, but maybe some other people will like it. Like I, for instance, will love this. I already know that I will use this a lot. Um like the reno vibes, just being able to make a build that gives that illusion of being a real house is something that I enjoy doing, but I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's also completely fine. Um, I also like the swatches. I like how they're all, like, pretty standard wood swatches. Um, but this is fun. I like how there's also some wear and tear on some of the swatches. Yeah, this is gonna be really nice, making builds for the garage. Or a basement. Or an attic. Like, this is not limited to a secondary building. Or if you are playing with the new businesses and hobbies pack, I can absolutely seeing you building like a wood workshop for your Sims. Where your Sim is like selling their woodworks and like maybe teaching other Sims, like maybe like furniture making. Like, you know, I can absolutely see a storyline where again, this decoration would be super interesting. Um, is there a light inside the shelf? There is, yes. Good shout. I hadn't noticed. I love the restoration kits, more like garage items. Finally, we have good things. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that is a good shout. It would have been nice if it came with a garage door. Even if it was just a decorative one. Although I would have loved to have a garage door that was actually functional. Because then I don't have to put like hide doors anymore for garages. um, but this is nice. So then it comes with a cluttered tinker's table. Um I don't know if there's any gameplay tied to this, though. That's the only thing that I'm wondering about. Like, with the wall shelves, I don't expect to have any gameplay. It's basically just clutter. But this is a pretty big desk to put in your builds, or like a pretty big surface space that you can probably put more decoration on as well. But I'm wondering. Yeah, so I think the repairing is not going to be different from the handiness. I think it's just these items, just like being able to grab a cookie with the cookie jar in the kitchen clutter. Like you can already grab a cookie in the game. That's not like a new gameplay mechanic, but they just added it to the items. So I'm assuming that these items will allow you to click on it and then repair things. Um if that makes any sense. Well, this is nice though. Maybe tied to eco lifestyle. That could be if they're I think they mentioned something. I think there was a screenshot, but I don't remember which screenshot it was that did mention like cross pack compatibility, but you need to have other DLC for it. So it might be eco living. You can restore the fridge and the oven. Yes, I've noticed that as well. There is if you go into debug for this pack or this kit, I realized earlier because I had my debug on. Look, then all of a sudden you also have the like the fridge in like different colors, the debug version, and then it's a salvaged version that probably your Sims are like salvaging together in gameplay because that's why it's in debug. Again, I don't exactly know how that works. It takes much longer to restore these than say repair a broken appliance. That makes sense actually. Yes, so there is a broken microwave and coffee machine and stove. So I'm guessing it's these and the fridge. So there's like 4 things that you can repair then. But it also comes in debug. I don't know if the debug items are functional, like if you place them in a build, if your sim can actually use them as a fridge. Um, then we have this, which yes, so this is functional. This is basically just a new woodworking table. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited about this because I really genuinely hate the current woodworking table. I think it's pretty ugly. I love how there's outlets in here. And there's just some measuring tape and, like, some tools and this is a much better woodworking table to have indoors. I think the woodworking table that we have right now does not look like something you would want to have in your house. This does. This absolutely does. I really like it. Then we have this, which is just a vault box. But I'm not gonna lie, I will definitely put this in my houses because it's so realistic to have a little cupboard somewhere where you have this and then maybe also this, the, like your water heater. These 2 things, like, at least in the Netherlands, I can't speak for everywhere, but here in the Netherlands, you always have at least one of these 2. Um, I think those are the things that have so if you have For Rent, these are tied to it. That makes sense because For Rent came with very similar items, but I actually like the look and feel of these. Mm, right? The base game is very ugly. I absolutely agree. Also, hi Ruby, it's good to see you. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Um, I there might be 3 woodworking tables. I don't know which one is the other. I know the base game one. I just don't know the other one. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is part of my new branding, the reward styles, like the colors and the flowers and stuff. Um, the artist studio kit. Yeah, of course, that makes so much sense. That makes a lot of sense. Then we have this toolbox. Okay, that is actually very nice. Oh, I like that you can put this on here. That is a nice slotting. Yeah, that's cute. That is cute. I think I should when I was making mix room in the mod mansion, this would have come like this kit would have came in so clutch. Also thank you for the hydrate. Some sawdust. Honestly, again, an item I probably never would have thought to miss. But now that we have it, I can absolutely see how I would use this. Like, that just makes it look so realistic. I love little things like this. Just like doing like the stains and stuff on the floor. I love to build houses as well that are lived in and run down and stuff like that. Um, this would also be very fun to use if you're making like a shell for your sim to do like a reno with. I know a lot of people do this for like rags to riches challenges and stuff. They'll like make a build that is like on purpose very run down and then their sim needs to like upgrade it over the course of their life. I feel like items like this come in so clutch for that. Um, my game is freezing. Don't worry, it always happens when I'm trying to load the entire catalog. It needs a moment to think when I do that. Um Also I didn't check for the other one either, for the kitchen one, although I don't expect it, but for this one apparently there's also a wallpaper, so I'll definitely make sure to check that out as well. A standing simple fan. Who would have thought that I would be happy about this item at one point in my life? There's some oil ooh, wait, there's oil stain swatches. Oh, that's amazing. I love that they did both. And it works. Stop. That is so cool. This is amazing. Yeah, very happy about it. Oh, again, I'm really, really pleasantly surprised by this kit. I didn't have any expectations, to be honest, so like neither negative or positive. But these are some really good items. Also, the quality is good. The water heater and the fuse box work in base game. Oh, interesting. So they pulled that from For Rent into the base game then? This would be so fun for like building a crafty wood workshop for your Sims, either in their house, in their garage, or as part of the new pack, like running a business. Okay, so then we have the glow stick fluorescent light. So that would just be, well, that's a nice light actually for your workspaces. This looks like this is how my garden looks when cleaning up the garage. I can't say the same because I don't have a garden or a garage, but I can absolutely imagine it. Yeah. Let's go, Gingy. Thank you so much for hanging out enough that you got to redeem the coconut roll. Slay. Very nice. Okay, so then we have, so if I place it down. Oh, wait a second. So if you place this down, it immediately becomes old and then you have to restore it, I think. Oh, I can see. Also, thank you, Esther, for setting it up. I appreciate it. But this is really nice. That rundown swatch is perfect for. Okay, so I'm guessing this item is then the rundown version, and the version from debug is like the finished version that your sim can get through gameplay. So if you want to immediately get the fixed version, you would have to go to debug. But if you get the real one, like the actual game one, it starts like this, and then your sim can like fix it. Oh, that would be nice if you could sell it for more if fixed. Yeah. Then we have this one, which is just some more clutter. I will not say no to boxes with clutter. Again, so useful. Attics, basements. I can see 10 million use cases where I would use this. Um, like offices. I love it when you have an office for Sims and it's like one of those very messy Sims and you just have a bunch of stuff in there. Stuff like this is so easy to just use. Um, exactly. Inject clutter into my veins. Like, please, more clutter, always. Then we have this thing, which is just a shelf unit. But then it comes with this thing. Oh, yes, this is amazing. Ah, okay, so you can't change the swatch. That's fair. That's fair. Thank you for the reminder, Esther. Thank you, thank you. This is IKEA core, but like in the best way possible. I will use this in houses. Like this will not be limited to my garages. I'm not gonna lie. I will 100. Look, Kike. I got so excited the Dutch came out. Kike. This one is a garage version. This one is a house version. Very pretty. Actually, low-key. And with this one, I genuinely do not mind the bright colors. Because it works. Like, it makes sense. And I like, it would have been very Sims core to then make the shelves red as well. But considering that the shelves are just wood-toned, it doesn't feel overwhelming. It just feels like someone, like, made a very conscious decision to get red shelves. Yes, a school building. Oh, this is giving school for sure. And I like that there's a plain white and a plain black swatch. That's just 20 out of 10, you know? The Sims really knew what they were doing here. Then we have this box, just another storage box. Question, do they stack? They stack. They freaking stack. That what a day to be alive. I love it. And then we have a standalone sink, which I will also not say no to because we have very little standalone sinks like this. We have standalone sinks like that are very clearly for a bathroom or have a cabinet underneath, but something like this is really nice. Can we put stuff underneath the sink? Okay, not by default because I have an immediate idea of the two kits going together very well. It's just perfect. It just works, you know? It's just it meant to be. Meant to be. So then we still have the stove. So the stove has the same as the fridges. It starts out ugly and then you can restore it. And If you start with the blue swatch, as soon as you fully restore it, you're stuck with the blue swatch. So you're going to have to make sure that when you're getting this item, you have to pick the color. And I'm also guessing that your sim can maybe find this through dumpster diving or something. Like that would be something that I can imagine being cross-compatible gameplay with eco living. Then there is also a microwave, which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of ironic that we get a microwave, but none of the items in the kit itself allow you to place it on. Like, this would be a perfect timing to test out that kitchen island. I don't think it would like, that would be ideal if you can place a microwave on here. No. Yeah, we can't win with all. Because Sims. Yeah. Okay, so this doesn't function as a kitchen island, I'm guessing, because you also cannot put the coffee maker or the microwave on it. So it's a kitchen island, but not really. um, it's like a mischievous kitchen island. But now that we're here, I can just place this over here. Ah, okay, so that starts out ugly as well, and then this one as well, and then you can, again, restore them. These are giving okay, for anyone who has seen it, please tell me, especially in this swatch with it being run down and this color as well, this microwave and this coffee machine is giving Fallout 4. Oh, yeah, the ads are here. Oh my god, good shout. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break so that you guys don't miss anything. But, I'll talk to you guys in 5 minutes, okay? Please enjoy your break. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in everyone who is just joining. I hope y'all are doing well. Um, this is a good moment to remind all of you that we're having a giveaway for the kitchen clutter kit right now, the one that came out yesterday. If you're interested in entering, you can type exclamation point cowplant. You do have to be a follower of the channel to win. Other than that, just sit back and relax. I'll draw the winner in about like somewhere between 8 to 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna do a giveaway for this kit, the one that we just checked out. The Restoration Workshop one, which I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised with the items. I didn't have any expectations, not like any specific ones. Mostly because I just didn't really know what would be included in this and like how it would look like and work, and I just went into it neutral, but I'm really pleasantly surprised. What's your favorite item in this kit? I think this combination, these shelves, because I feel like they're perfect for the kit, but I also can see myself using this a lot outside of the kit. Um, I'm pretty sure that I'll be using this. I also really like the new woodworking table though. Um, wait, bins go on those. Hold on. No, that's just sticking in it. What do you mean with my least favorite? Ah, the storage bins. I was like, a bin goes on that? What? Yes, I really like the bins as well. Um, I can just see myself using this as a bookcase as well, or maybe even like building a custom TV cabinet. Like putting the TV there in the middle. I can absolutely see myself using this. Like, it's very nice. I like it a lot. Least favorite item? I always found that a difficult question because I honestly, with this kit, there's not many things I really don't like. I probably won't use the microwave. Like, I'll use the gameplay of it probably. But I'm gonna be honest, these items as an item itself are not my favorite swatches. Like I said, it's giving Fallout for me, so it's gonna be super fun to build with, but I don't think I'll be using these for um I don't know, for actual gameplay. Like when I'm gonna be building a house for my not so berry challenge, like a house that I'm actively gonna play in, I'll probably not use these too often. They're gonna be great for storytelling though. Um, Chris, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Welcome in. It is so good to see you. Thank you,
Hello
thank
there.
you.
Just
I
lurking
hope you're
today,
doing
but I hope
amazing.
you're doing well and having a good time.
I'm having a great time and I am well. I had a nice day today. I have a nice weekend ahead of me. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. I think someone earlier said that if you fix them, they don't sell for more, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I think this is a pretty solid kit. Like I said, I'm pleasantly surprised. So we currently have a giveaway going on for the Sims Clutter Kit, the Sims Clutter Kit, the Kitchen Clutter Kit that I showed off earlier. And once that is done, we're gonna do a giveaway for this one as well. Um, but now that we've checked that out, let's actually continue with the build that I was doing here, which is my shell challenge. Where the reason I realized, oh, there's new kits that I want to check out is because I will probably use a lot of the kitchen clutter one in this kitchen that I'm doing right now. Okay, that is not the right color. Maybe I'll just go for this one. I do feel like the for rent ones go very well with the cottage living ones though. Like the kitchen appliances really match. And we have lots of stuff still Ooh, got a bit sunburned. I mean, obviously not ideal, but it happened to the best of us. I got sunburned last week while I'm usually actually very careful, so it happens. I think you accidentally put your kitchen wall. Oh, I probably did. Yeah. Oh, and I realized that someone said there was also a wallpaper that I haven't checked yet. Oh, yes, I did indeed. Thank you for telling me. Needed to fix that. Someone said there was also a wallpaper that we missed, so there's none with the kitchen clutter. Ooh. Yo, that is amazing. That is a very good wallpaper. Holy shit. This would be so cute. Okay, So bear with me, but think, like, imagine that you are making a house for your Sims to move into. Like, you're making like your dream home of the family that you're playing with, but they are currently just two Sims, but they're like buying a bigger home because you know the family's going to be expanding. How fun would it be to put this in like one of the rooms for the kids, and then you can there's in the base game there's like these tins of paint that you can put next to it, and then you can put like stuff from this restoration kit in there as well, like the tools and stuff. And then it looks like they're still making the baby room while the baby is like, while your sim is pregnant, maybe? Like, you could use this wallpaper for storytelling so well. Kind of like House Flipper Core, but also just in general, like storytelling. Yeah, room progress. Like, you could actually make the house feel like they're still working on it. Because I always feel like if you look at this one, that doesn't look unfinished. It looks unfinished, Sims build unfinished, but it doesn't look like all your Sims need to do is paint over it. This genuinely feels like the wall was just placed and it's not ready to move in, like it's construction site. But the other one, the drywall, is really giving like, oh, you just need to put the paint on. That is very cute. I love that a lot. Okay, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited for that. So we have the stove over there. I actually kind of want to put the sink over there, I think. We can use the new sink. It's cute. I like the clutter that comes with it. I'll just go for the neutral swatch though. And then let's go into the kitchen clutter kit and see, because I just want to use it all. I want to use everything. Um, like I want to have this sitting over here because they just did the groceries. And I feel like this kitchen would be such a perfect use case for that kitchen island. Apart from the fact that because we actually have a kitchen island, it kind of beats the purpose. So now I'm like, do I replace these two with the kitchen island? Actually, maybe I should. No, I don't know. Exactly. Yes. You can like not have the wallpaper yet. So you can have the drywall because you can't afford it yet. That's amazing. That is so good. Also, I'm doing a last call now for entries for the kitchen clutter kit. So the one that I'm using right now. So if you're interested, if you also want to enter, please make sure to type !cow plant. You can only enter once, and you do have to be a follower of the channel to be eligible to win. Other than that, if you've typed !cow plant, you are all solid. You should be good to go. Why does this not perfectly line up? Okay, it does. No, it doesn't. Yo, that's infuriating. Why is that 1 pixel wider? I cannot deal with that. That hurts. Okay, but I honestly don't think I want to use this kitchen island in this kitchen. It just doesn't work. It just does not work. Okay, so I am gonna close the entries. I know there's just some people who joined, so one last call. If you want to join for the kitchen clutter giveaway, you have a couple of seconds left to type !cow plant. I know it is off on both sides, but it's frustrating that it is. Yeah, exactly. You could do a little transition period. Isn't that cool? Okay. I'm gonna close the entries. Can we get some drum rolls in chat to see who's gonna win the Sims 4 kitchen clutter? I see drum rolls rolling in. Let's go. The winner is Mo Zimmer. Congratulations on winning the Sims 4 kitchen clutter. I'm going to send you a message here on Twitch after stream. So make sure that your DMs are open. I'll send you the code and an instruction on how to redeem it. But congratulations. Enjoy playing with the brand new kitchen clutter kit. I am going to complete this one. I'm going to unpin this message because we unpin message. And then we're going to do one for the restoration workshop. So the kit we just checked out, the ones with like all the building and garage stuff. Restoration Workshop, confirm. Again, for this giveaway, same drill. So type exclamation point cow plant. You must be a follower to win. You'll have about 30 minutes to enter. And then, no, I still need to start it. So I still need to start it. Now I've started it. Now you can start typing exclamation point cow plant. Sorry, I started with the instructions too early. But feel free to join. I'll leave it open for about 30 minutes. And it's the one that we just checked out. After this, I have one more kit giveaway. So for the golden years, it's a casket, which we didn't check out on stream, but it's a very nice one with like items for older Sims or like elderly Sims, like clothing and stuff. And then after that, I have a giveaway for the My Sims Cozy Bundle, which is not a Sims 4 game, but it is released by EA, and there is some lore between this game and the Sims, the My Sims Cozy game as well, or the My Sims game as well. Okay, let's see. I want to go back to the clutter. This scale is actually absolutely perfect for this kitchen. Like, it color scheme wise, it's amazing. Definitely want to have these cutesy little plantsies, but I will have them be a bit closer. There we go. Then we have this, which again, I would like to have sort of, okay, sort of in the middle over here. Hold on. Like it's sitting on the sink. Always hard to estimate. Because the moment you grab it, it kind of jumps to the closest thing. So I have to sort of memorize where it was floating. See, this is so annoying. Okay. That's close enough. I will take that. I will take that for sure. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. And also thank you all so much for entering the giveaway. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Definitely want to use that new dish rack. I think that's very cute. Although I think it would be nice if it was a little bit closer to the sink. There we go. Then we have this item, which I feel like is perfect for this kitchen, but maybe it should be. Oh, you know where that should go? That should go over here. We're gonna make like a little coffee and tea corner. Yeah, that's perfect actually. Then I want to use this new pot. Put it over there. I definitely want to use the containers and stuff, but I'm trying to figure out where I would place that. Right now I have a bookcase here. What if I make more like sort of a pantry here? I could even close it off if I wanted to. And then we could go like this. Hold on, I have a vision. What if we do this? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And this. And then I make like with shelving, I make a pantry. That could actually be fun. We could even have the tile in here as well. We could have like a little pantry light. Hold on. And then we could just have like all the boxes and the jars and stuff. And then it would be like right off of the kitchen. I think that would make sense. I know, Simmer. I've been saying this for I think a year now that this build buy catalog desperately needs an overhaul. Like desperately needs new categorization, desperately needs new subcategories and stuff. Do we have to be in chat? No, you don't have to be in chat in order to win. The only thing is that I need to be able to send you a message here on Twitch. As long as I can do that, you should be all good. So that if you win, I can actually reach you. But if you have that open for me to be able to send you a quick little message, then you are all good. Let's go into the lighting one. Ceiling light, and then I want to use that light from Laundry Day. I feel like that is still one of my favorite to-go lights for like little cabinets like this. The Sims team, are you listening? Would be nice. I'd be honored if they are here. Oh, speaking of, if you're gonna be at TwitchCon, TwitchCon Rotterdam, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know that not definitely not everyone is going to TwitchCon, but if you are, if you're gonna go to TwitchCon Rotterdam, I'm hosting a Simmer meetup. You do not have to be a Sim streamer. If you're just a person who enjoys playing The Sims and you happen to be at TwitchCon, you are super welcome. It will be right outside of the venue in front of the main entrance. The reason that I did this is because that way people that are in the city but not ticket holders for the event, you can still join. And I might be working with the Sims team on something fun and exciting for during the Sims meetup. I cannot tell you what yet. The plans are not solidified. But I did work with them as well for the San Diego meetup last year in for TwitchCon San Diego. And I might be working with them again. So it's not necessarily a secret. It's more so that we just haven't made an agreement. We just messaged each other of like, oh, shall we work together again on this joyous occasion? And then we haven't discussed the details. So it's not necessarily a secret. It's more that I just don't know what it will be. um but in San Diego, they gave me like some merch that I could give away during the meetup. Um I don't know what they're going to do this time because last time I was in the States and someone could personally pick it up at the EA office and bring it to me. Obviously, if they were going to do merch to the Netherlands, then there's like one, pretty hefty shipping costs, and two, pretty hefty import costs. So I was like, that is something to take into account. Like I said that last time to them already. Like if we were to do something like this for TwitchCon Europe, I've paid import costs on Sims merch before and it's expensive. And they won't cover it, obviously, for good reason, because they're already giving me something to give away. So we were like trying to see what would be a good way to kind of find middle ground on this. So in that sense, I don't know what it's gonna be exactly yet, but this is kind of the direction that you can think of. And it was a combination of things like the bucket hat and the stickers and the temp tattoos and stuff. And it was actually really cute. And a lot of people that joined that Sims meetup went home with a little goodie. So if you're going to be at TwitchCon Europe this time and you are into The Sims, feel free to come hang out. I still have to figure out a way to do the giveaways or something like that. I don't know if it's going to be a giveaway or something else. But I'm excited for it. I love that the Sims team is working with me to make that happen for you guys. I mean, I'm already really honored that the Sims team is working with me all together. Like me being able to say that in a sentence is completely ridiculous in my brain. Um So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for it. But I especially love being able to host this stuff for you guys. Um, it's just extra exciting. The tiles in the kitchen. Oh, good question. They are from what is it? It's a stuff pack. A kitchen stuff pack. The Home Chef Hustle. That's the one. Home Chef Hustle, which is actually a really, really good stuff pack. I like that one a lot. Um, my game is so slow when I try to load the whole catalog. It's wild. Okay, let's get back into the kitchen clutter because I was getting all the containers. And then I think I'll just hold on. I'll also place a couple that are like, a bit wonky. I think that might be fun. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, maybe I can start like adding jars as well. And then I also would like to have the cereal maybe. Although the cereal could also go into the kitchen because it's more like people are using it. You have tiles like this in your apartment. Stop, that's amazing. I love that for you. It's very pretty. Oh, I didn't mean to press Y.
Gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
Hi, Micah. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. This is very nice. Hold on. That looks so pretty from the out. That looks like such a cozy pantry, honestly. How many accounts can you find, Matthias? I'm actually impressed you keep finding more. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Hello Scott. Hello Scott, I hope you enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Matthias. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. That is very, very kind of you. Okay, we definitely need these jars as well. Also, I'll change the swatches. I'm fully aware that I'm only using the same swatches of everything over and over and over again. Hi, Peace. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Scott is hot. I have to agree. Yeah, no, that is absolutely true. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Scott is hot. That's just facts. Who am I to argue with that? For anyone who's new here and is like, excuse me, what do you mean? My partner's name is Scott, but he doesn't have a Twitch account. But Matthias has made it his job to gift every single person that has Scott in their username to make sure that if Scott has a secret alt account, that he will eventually get a sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's get some final items in here. Okay. Now we need to change the contents of all of this so that it actually looks like there's like different stuff in the cupboard. Scott is also awesome. I also very much agree with that statement. Thank you so much for like basically gifting to all the compliments in my brain. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Scott is awesome. I very much agree. Also, you know what would be amazing to add in here? I might spark some controversy with this. But if you have a pantry like this, exactly like this, right? Like next to your kitchen, is it acceptable or disgusting to put your litter box in here? Genuine question. I personally think it's very reasonable. Also, I will organize it a bit more neatly, simply so that I can put things closer together. Because I realized that if I want to do the litter box in there, I'm gonna need more space. Scott TXT is an existing account. I'm sorry, you cannot convince me that's not Scott. That has to be, surely. That sounds like I said that has to be Shirley. Like, Shirley is a person. But possibly nasty to others. Yeah, I mean, I would probably do it too. I have my, like, paper and glass bin and stuff sitting in my pantry. Or, like, my cupboard under the stairs. But whenever we take the bins out, we also put, like, the trash bins, like, the empty ones in the cupboard until we take them outside, basically. Surely Scott's alter ego. Exactly. Okay, no, but I'm glad that you guys are all agreeing with the fact that this is not, like, necessarily a bad thing to do. Over there next to it by the stairs is fine, but in the pantry is foul. No poop and food in the same places, but I mean, they're not touching. You have yours in the laundry room, yeah. I mean, we used to have that too. I used to have a laundry room as well. That's now Scott's office, so we no longer have a laundry room. But we had it in there as well. Now it's just in our hallway. I thought those were stairs. No. It's a little pantry. I love how Esther basically cried. Yeah. The smell that stays in there, I know, that is I do agree. But the problem is the smell is disgusting anywhere. Like, no matter where you put your litter box, it's gonna smell. So either your bathroom smells bad or your hallway or your pantry. At least not near your food. Fair enough. I can see that. But not. You don't put your food in the bathroom, you silly. You put your litter box in the bathroom. Also, just another shout that we do have a giveaway going on for the restoration workshop kit. So if you want to enter, you can type exclamation point cow plant in chat. I like to put it in the bathroom as it's the bathroom. Okay, but see, for me, I feel like if I'm in the bathroom, that's my place to get clean. So I don't want something that smells in my bathroom. We have it in the hallway. So, best space is laundry room. Yeah, but a lot of people don't have a laundry room. Like, for instance, I don't have a laundry room. Even when I had a laundry room, it was basically just a place where I put my laundry to dry. So then I didn't want the cat litter in there either because then my cleanly washed clothes would start to smell like litter. Now I'm genuinely curious, like, is there a right place to put your litter box? Also, Scott, love you so much. Why is that even an existing Twitch account? What the heck? Thank you so much for gifting that sub as well. You are invested in finding every single account, aren't you? Um, honestly, I would love for my cats to have a dedicated poop room, but I don't have that. I live in the city center. If I wanted to afford a house, well, not city center, but like I live in the city, in urban area. If I wanted to have a dedicated poop room for my cats, I would be very broke. A garage. If only I had a garage. Again, I live in the city, okay? Not next to their food. Okay, that's a good shout. That is good. They're not next to each other. Cats want privacy. Probably they do. You don't have a hallway? See, that's what I mean. Then what do you do? Matthias, what the heck? New. Shut up. You can't have a new badge again. You literally just got a new badge. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you so much for gifting 12 subs. And with that reaching 600, that is literally above and beyond. What the heck? Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who just got gifted a sub. Please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Matthias. That's very freaking kind of you. Let me see. Is there, by accident, a Scott account in the list? Imagine. That'd be one hell of a coincidence. Corner of your office. I would never put a litter box in my office, but that's because I spend like 12 hours a day in this room. I would not want it to smell like cat poop. Valaria, enjoy all your subby perks. So all Scott's alt accounts in one go. Just in one go. The guest bedroom, yeah. Again, I really wish that I had a guest bedroom, but I'm actually gonna change the chair that I have in this room to be like a chair that you can fold into a bed, so that we do actually have a spare bed. Because right now, if someone wants to stay in our house, we don't even have a bed. I know, Pastel. I know it's absolutely bonkers. I am so wildly thankful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being so incredibly generous. Um, that is above and beyond. That is literally above and beyond. Like wild. We don't have a utility closet that would fit, but that would be a great solution. Our utility closet is very small. Like it barely fits our router. Um it's like a very narrow cupboard. Okay, I'm gonna make like a little coffee bar over here. I think that'd be super cute. Then we could use the cup clutter. Is that in here? That would be nice. That would be super nice. Where should I put the litter box in the future? I don't know. I think we just got a lot of ideas in chat, Liv. Now it's up to you to decide which one of those ideas is the best. Thank you, Daniela. Thank you, thank you. I didn't mean to rotate the room. I launched it yesterday, so for anyone who hasn't seen it, I have new branding. I recently switched my brand colors around and I made like new starting soon screen, new be right back screen, all of those things. I worked on it really hard and I launched it yesterday as like part of the new month. It was kind of like new month, new me, but you know, unironically kind of. Uh And I'm very happy with how it all turned out. I'm very stoked for it. I'm very happy that it's all coming together. Also, Pastel October, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I really like doing coffee nooks in my builds. I always think that it just oh, come on. Can you stop snapping? Okay, fine. I'll get rid of you too. I feel like it makes it feel very homey. In this case, I'm just trying to figure out if I can have both of these things on the coffee bar together. I really wish that I could move that one like to the left, but it has to be in the middle, which is so incredibly annoying. um okay, so I can technically have that one sitting on top of the espresso mixer, espresso machine. Oh, yeah, no, that looks weird. Okay, you know what? I just hold on. Nice one, Pastel. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Pastel October. We now have 2 pastels in chat. That is so wholesome. This is literally such a cute interaction. What the heck? This makes me so happy. If you size down, I know you can do that. I know the trick, but it's just that takes too much work. Does that make sense if I say that? That it's too much work to do that? But this also looks ridiculous, so I feel like at this point I might still have to do it. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hello? Why can I not size it down? It's not letting me size down. I can't size down the counter. I don't know if that's always or if I... Do you always have to do that with tool? Ah, it's only the bar ones. I mean, I can use tool for it and then it should be fine, but... I don't think I've ever realized this. Maybe I've always done it intuitively with, like, to do it with tool, but... See, then I can just place this one closer. And then we can get an actual counter and just hide it. Ten out of 10. I love how I was like, that's too much work. And then I literally did it in 3 seconds and it was not that much work. Sometimes I have to sigh it myself. Also, I want to just say thank you again, Matthias, for that incredible generosity. And Pastel, thank you so much for gifting that sub as well. You guys are being wildly kind. I don't even know what to say. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. I think maybe we need some flowers or something, like in that corner, to really complete the look. To sell the cozy... the cozy coffee bar. And then, also, Leaky, hi, I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. Quick shout, again, we have about 5-6 minutes left on the giveaway for the Restoration Workshop kit. So if you're interested, feel free to type exclamation point cowplant in chat. Island scan. Ah, okay. So that's good to know for future reference. If I ever try to do a build without tool, which will probably happen at one point or another. No, the tea bags are not part of the kitchen clutter. It comes with get together from the top of my head. Um, I'm just in this section now where I'm just finding like all of this kitchen clutter that I kind of want to use. So I'm just grabbing it straight away. See, look, these paint buckets. This is what I mean. I'm actually going to put these outside because I might use them with the drywall that came with the restoration kit. Also, thank you for checking out the shell challenge. I feel like this one might be up your alley, Leaky. I think you might like this one. I actually think now that we have the new kit, the restoration one, I actually might turn this into a woodworking shop because I feel like kind of the more traditional craft of woodworking also really fits someone who has a house like this. Maybe it's someone who bought this house in like I don't know, a bit of an abandoned state and then they completely transformed it and like, I don't know, reworked it and restored it. And now they have a woodworking workshop where they can teach classes and where they can, I don't know, sell their items and stuff. This would be like a fun business from home and then we can use the new kit. Um yes, I will probably put the fruit bowl somewhere in the middle. I'm just grabbing like anything and everything that I have. Oh, I would love to put this over here in the breakfast corner. I think that's cute. I'm just trying to grab everything. I was actually looking for something very specific from the clutter kit, and I keep finding other things that are not the things that I'm looking for, but I'm like, "Oh, that would be cute too. Oh, that would be cute." That you need to make a purple, blue, and white colored room. Yes, there needs to be a one room. You get to pick yourself which one you want. Okay, I don't know if it will be in here. Honestly, hold on. I want to get this telephone because I want to use it at one point. I don't visit everyone's shell. No, I wish I could do that, but I don't have the time for that. It kind of depends. I've had shell challenges where not many people participated because it was a very difficult shell. Then I was able to tour all the entries, but what we usually do is during the shell tour, so I have 2 streams where I do shell tours to already like, kind of make more space. And then I have a little channel point redemption and it's first come, first serve. And I clear the waiting list after the first stream so that people that cannot make it on the Monday still have an opportunity to join on the Wednesday. And it that way, like basically on Wednesday, there's a fresh chance to get added or enter the waiting list. And then I try to do as many tours as I can during a stream. Um, I always want to make sure that I actually do take the time for someone's build though, and that I not like rush through it just so that I can see as many as possible because then I tour many but don't really see them, and I also feel like that's not fair for the hard work that people put in. Um, so unfortunately, I can't always see all of them. I really wish I could, because I love, love, love seeing what people do with shell challenges. But yeah, um, no, I usually make the reward like 1 channel point. The only reason that I do it through channel points is because it's just a very easy way to keep track of people's gallery ID. Because it stays in a queue and I can put a little overlay on stream so that people can see who is next. Um so that's the primary reason I do channel points, so I always make it like really cheap for people to enter. Um because I want it to be accessible for people that only have been in stream for like maybe a month. Because I just love the idea of people being able to join the shell. It's just fun.
So nice to see you.
Hi
Welcome to
rainbows.
Carbon.
I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you. Well, actually that one is really cute. I just think if you add it over here, that would in reality, that would be super annoying. If you're walking here, you would probably hit your head against it. So maybe not there. Maybe we can add it over here. Oh, that could be cute. Hold on. But then I would use another swatch, I think. But considering you're sitting down anyways. No, maybe the cherry one is actually perfect because it's like not super white. Okay, last call, everyone. Last call to enter for the Sims 4 Restoration Workshop. I want cottage living because there is a very specific pan in there that I want to use. And then I'm going to go to the clutter kit. Oh, I want to use these as well. Okay, at this point, we do have a really good amount of kitchen clutter, don't we? Okay, I really want to use this one. Thank you for the save reminder. Okay. Can we get some drum rolls in chat, please? I'm going to close the entries. And then I'm going to pick the winner of The Sims 4 Restoration Workshop. The winner is... That was a good timing. The winner is not drum rolls, but thank you so much for gifting a sub to drum rolls. Honestly, very cool username. The winner is it Ilmiana? Let me know if I say that correctly. Thank you so much for participating, everyone. And congratulations on winning. I will send you a message here on Twitch. So make sure that your DMs here are open. I will send you a message with your code and instructions on how to redeem it right after stream. And then we have yes, you won. Congratulations. And then we have one more kit. Ooh, I just ate my microphone. Nice. I gave it a little kissy. I gave you guys and Anna is fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate it. I gave you guys a little kissy chat. I hope it was consensual. But we have one more giveaway for the golden years one. So I'll just quickly grab the website because we are not checking out this kit, so I can't like show you all the items in game. But this is the Golden Years kit. It is aimed at elderly Sims. And it comes with a bunch of cast items. So it comes with like a skirt and like a jacket and new pants. And I already checked out some of these earlier because I was giving a sim a makeover during my Pack Legacy recording today. And some of these look so nice. There's like a little sort of toupee one that looks very fake, which I think is hilarious. Then we have like some more traditional, like I don't know, I think like I want to say housewife clothing, but that sounds more degrading than I mean it, but I don't know how to explain it otherwise. Um but I can tell everyone the items are very cute. Okay, that's definitely good to know. I saw some things and I actually really like the things that I did see in cast today. It also comes with like a little like the thing that elderly people wear around their neck, like a little alarm button. Um so yeah, I think this is a very nice kit. Like also the glasses that you can wear around your neck. Yes, I'm kind of confused about the teeth, to be honest. I don't know if it's a hair or a hat. I'm kind of hoping it's a hat. A heart attack button. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The life alert one. um and then it comes with like a wedding ring around the necklace, which it's a hat. Okay, that's awesome. That is amazing. Um oh, maybe it's dentures. That's a good shout. Yeah, okay. But then I do wonder what the point is of dentures if they look identical to the default teeth. So I'm curious to see how that differs. Like I haven't checked it, so I can't really give an opinion on it. But the hat comes in hair color swatches. It's funny. That is literally so good. Um, that is so good. Ah, the new ones are different. Okay, that's good to know. On this picture, they don't look very different, but maybe they look like more fake. Um, like maybe you know how if people get dentures, it looks like the gaps between their teeth are fake. That's because they are, but like you can visually see that it's not real teeth, especially if they're cheaper. Maybe that's what that would actually be kind of fun to make like elderly Sims with like very creepy smiles because I feel like so many old people have that. But yeah, this is the kit that I'm gonna do the giveaway next for. So if you're interested, I'm gonna set it up and then you can enter. I do think this is a fun kit again. Like, I feel like this is a good concept for a kit because not everyone's gonna like this. Not everyone's gonna want this. But exactly for that reason, it's a good niche to make a kit for. Um, I'm gonna start that giveaway just like any of the prior giveaways. You can type exclamation point cow plan to enter, and then after 30 minutes, I will drag a winner. I'll drag a winner. Like I'll drag you. No, draw a winner, Ro. After this is the last kit that I have a giveaway for. But after this one, I will have another giveaway for my Sims Cozy bundle. If you want to enter that one, then make sure to keep an eye out. I might let this run a bit shorter because I realized that in stream time, because I also obviously I had to restart stream. I am getting closer to like my normal end time of stream, but because it's a Friday, it can go for a bit longer. But I just want to make sure that I'll probably draw the winner after 20 minutes if that's okay. I think that makes a bit more sense. Mm. Okay. So then while that giveaway runs, let's continue with the build. I love how I just completely like dove into the kitchen setup here. Like absolutely just went for it. I was like, sorry, I need to quickly answer a message. Okay. A friend of mine is seeing another friend of mine tomorrow, and they're messaging me to make me jealous. I can't stop thinking about all the Rosannatxt account. I tried to get them banned. I tried to get them removed, but Twitch is not removing them. I keep getting like the same automated reply of like, we couldn't find any community guidelines violations. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I am not. For anyone who's wondering, there are like a bunch of accounts with the name Rosannatxt and then like a number. So it's like Rosannatxt 38, Rosannatxt 55. And some of them actually have a profile picture. They all have the exact same bio, but with like additional numbers to it or like additional how do you wait, let me show you because I don't know how to explain it properly. And I didn't even realize this. Matthias actually found this when he was searching for well, I accidentally heard my own stream. That was terrible. I hate it when I accidentally hear my own voice. I don't even hate my own voice because I've listened to it so much at this point. But look, Rosannatxt 11, look at me now, bunch of this. Rosannatxt 00, look at me now, bunch of this. Rosannatxt 26, look at me now, bunch of this. Like you cannot tell me that that is not like that these are actual people. Although these are only 3. There used to be 7 because I reported 7 of them. So at least there's progress. I think we're getting somewhere. Like there, you know, I'm not mad about that. Now it's we've halved the Rosannatxts. Yeah, so that's how you found them. You were trying to search for a gift sub. Like to gift a sub to an account with Rosannatxt in it, and then you realized that there were like a bunch of fan accounts or fan accounts, fake accounts, bot accounts, whatever they are. I think you asked me like, "Do you have fan accounts?" And I was like, "No, not that I know of." Why? I haven't had like any issues with it though. It hasn't done like any harm or anything yet. Okay, I never use these curtains, but Loki kind of obsessed for this kitchen. Do you have a separate account for when you're in America? No. I can't. Oh my god, I was like so confused. I genuinely thought you asked because of safety reasons, and then very smooth. Thank you so much for gifting to Rosanna in Miami. Maybe one day I'll be in Miami. Maybe one day. You know, you're big. Please, I'm not big. Please. I'm just a cutesy simmer. I will refuse. I will acknowledge that I'm no longer a small account, but it will take a long time before I start acknowledging that I would be a big streamer. Because I'm not. I'm living in a parallel. That is such a weird idea. So the thing is, I actually through Twitch, I met another Rosanna. Like I didn't I have never met. That's like Blackpink in your area. But then Rosanna. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Rosanna in your area. That sounds interesting. I mean, you're fairly tall. That does make you a big account. Okay, in that sense, I would yes, I'm not short. That is true. um, but something that I wanted. Oh yeah, I've never met another Rosanna in my entire life. Like all my life growing up, like went about 28 years of my life without ever meeting another Rosanna. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And then here on Twitch, I actually met another Rosanna. So I was already like, "Oh my god, what are the chances?" Turns out this Rosanna, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Is not just any Rosanna. She is someone that's in like the same cozy gaming space. Like we have a lot of mutuals, we have a lot of mutual friends. So I actually met her at TwitchCon last year. We'd been watching each other stream for a while. And it was like so funny because I was like, oh my god, two Rosannas. This year at TwitchCon, I'm gonna be on a panel with her. We're gonna have a Twitch panel with two Rosannas. Like, what are the chances of this? Um, I love the chaos. Yes, it's extra chaotic. I mean, I wonder, so far we have not had someone show up in the channel, like actually show up in the stream and be like, "Hi, my name is Rosanna too." But yes, it's very funny to me that I never in my life met a fellow Rosanna, and then I did through Twitch, and now we're gonna be on a panel together. Like what are the coincidences? It's so funny to me. See, no, but that's what I mean. Like, what are the actual chances, Moss? Like, how does that happen? How does the universe go, yes, this is what we're doing? It's just so silly, but I love it. I'm like absolutely here for it. It makes me smile. I did have to tell our panel host, I was like, hey, just a quick heads up. I don't think it's gonna be that much of a confusion because the other Rosanna is not used to going by Rosanna online. So if you refer to Rosanna on the panel, probably we will know that you're talking to me. But just in case, because you know, if something is your name, even if like let's say online, I mostly you guys in chat mostly this day and age call me Ro. If someone were to say Rosanna, I would still listen. Like it's still my name. Um so yeah, I'm curious if we're going to get any confusions on the panel. That's uncommon where I grew up, but then I moved to Europe and it was another person with the same dead name and we'd sit next to each other. Wait, what? So for them it was also their dead name? Especially it being like an uncommon name from where you're from. That is kind of a wild experience. Like, what are the chances? That is just, in a weird way, like a cool shared experience. Okay, so for them it was their regular name. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But then still, that must have been confusing though. Especially if you sat next to each other. Then people would also like say that name and not just say the name, but also like look in your direction, you know? Um Same age and we have sister that What? Did you just go to school with a clone of yourself, Matthias? That is wild. Maybe. Also, hi, Jojo. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. That is wild. The coincidence of these things are just, I don't know. The world is full of weird coincidences, and it will never cease to amaze me. It will always continue to entertain me, though. Also, Noisy Hyde is good to see you, and Nina Hyde is good to see you as well. Just another heads up, we still have that giveaway going on if you're interested. Giveaway of The Sims 4 Golden Years. Okay, we have that over there. I feel like this kitchen, because it's such an old house, it's a really big kitchen, so I'm just trying to, like, add a lot of things in here to make it feel, like, cozy and cluttered. Would expect 0 girls named Rosanna. In other words, if an individual with the name Rosanna met 10,000 individuals over the course of his or her lifetime, he or she would have a 15% chance. Really interesting. At least one girl. Interesting. Well, meeting 10,000 people over the span of your life is a lot. I feel like obviously with this job, I'm already increasing the chances of it happening a lot because I've had many more than 10,000 individuals checking out this stream. Um, so in that sense, it isn't weird that I met at least one Rosanna. But still, that is interesting. One person with the same name as me. We met through a mutual friend. Both were studying music and both have naturally ginger hair. Awesome. See, but the world is full of weird coincidences. Which, like I said, will never cease to amaze me, will forever, remain to entertain me, basically. Yes, of course, Mim, of course. I wouldn't just start calling you Michelle if that's not your username, and if you don't explicitly tell me to use that as your name. And we found out parents would have given us the same. What? No way. That is again such a wild coincidence. I think if I had been a boy, my name would have been Jonathan. Also, Kitty Tobins, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You want this house? Oh, well, maybe if I finish it one day, I can give the keys to one of you. Also, thank you so much, Esther, for the uptime reminder. So I'm gonna go for a little bit longer today. I'm gonna do this giveaway in like 8 minutes. I'm gonna pick the winner, and then I'm gonna do one more giveaway of 20 minutes, and then that's the wrap of stream. You would have been Adam. Ooh. Jonathan TXT, why is that an account? Why is that? That's hilarious, that being an account, actually. Uh, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Jonathan TXT. Solid. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Your name is not that common in Greece, and you took a drawing class, and it was just you and another girl with the same name? No way. That's amazing. We would have both been Dominic. Ooh, I like that name. That's a pretty name. Good guy's name. I like it. Ooh, we could go for the pink. I feel like that's a nice contrast. Let me see if I can get it actually, like, on one of the pits. Close enough. Close enough. Would have been Jacob, which funnily enough ended up being my cousin's name, but he was adopted. See, again, one of those weird coincidences in the world that just makes sense, but also, like, how does it happen, you know? Just, I love it. Okay, maybe I won't do the casserole dish because I don't really have any space for it anymore. Because like I said, I also still wanna, there also still needs to be space for your Sims to work. Which is kind of important, I guess. It's been a while since I've spent this much time cluttering a kitchen. Which is the farthest from doxing since everyone in my area. That's so funny. I love how you're like, just in case you were wondering, no, this is not dangerous information to share. Because I could still be anyone. It's so funny realizing, like, obviously I know. Like, rationally, I know that you guys have an actual name. Like, duh. I know that you're in like, I know that in life, you're not actually called Noisy Arcades. Like, that rationally. In my brain, that's just straight up your name, though. So now when you're like, "Oh, my name is Brittany," I'm like, "No, it's Noisy. What do you mean?" You know my actual name. Is it wait, is it perhaps, Tanisha? You don't have an underscore in your name, IRL, Matthias? Ah, dang. I was actually that would have been cool. It would have been funny. This has happened to me. I've made kitchens where I've cluttered so much that there was not a counter to cook on. Your name is no, your name is Rainbows. What do you mean? What do you mean? Clearly it is. Yeah, it feels like a real name, but that's so fair. That makes a lot of sense. At the same time, I think I would feel weird if my online name, like as a creator, was not my real name. Like I see this with creator friends of mine where also Pocahontas, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Like creator friends of mine who don't use their real name online, obviously for like good reason. It's not like I'm saying they should. It's more like I personally think I would get so confused because then I would 100% accidentally say it myself. When you meet followers in real life, do you call them by their Twitch name or their real name? I would say usually their Twitch name because that's the only name I know them by, unless they use their real name as their Twitch name. So, for instance, with Tanisha, I would just say Tanisha because that's what I know. Um, or if someone is like very specifically introducing themselves and they're like, "Hi, I'm Gemma," and I don't know whatever their actual name is on their badge or something. But that's the thing. Most of the time when I meet people IRL, it's at TwitchCon, and at TwitchCon, everyone is wearing a badge with their username. So even at TwitchCon, people are used to referring to each other with their Twitch username. But I usually do shorten it, just like I do with like here in chat. I don't say like noisy arcades or pixelated rainbows. I usually go for rainbows or noisy or like it's just like a bit easier. It makes it a bit more of a nickname. I do that IRL as well. Just like people wouldn't call me Rosannatxt in real life. They wouldn't be like, "Oh, hello, Rosanna." Well, it sometimes happens when I go up to like a brand stand and it's like a first introduction. Then it would be like, "Oh, hi, Rosanna TXT," and I'm like, "Oh, Ro or Rosanna's just fine." Or if we're talking, they'll just usually adjust to it. Um, I'm quite weirded out when people IRL call me by my username, especially your friend. Yeah, I can see that. I think it's different if it's like people that actually know your name, but for so many of you, I obviously like I don't know your name. Um, so yeah, it's one of those things. It also I don't think about it too much. It just kind of happens. Um, It is a great networking experience to meet fellow streamers. I was actually thinking about this the other day. That for me, I think TwitchCon has vastly changed the way that I stream, but also the opportunities that I've gotten. Very specifically for me, TwitchCon Paris 2023 was a big change because not only did I speak on a panel, I met a group of creators during TwitchCon, like a bunch of simmers, that if I had not gone to an event like that, I don't think I would have ever met. So, and like through those people, I got into contact with so many more simmers and like so many more, um, like I met Sasha, Steph, and Jesse. So Fixella, Steffo Sims, and Plumbella at TwitchCon Paris. Um, Like, I think meeting them and also meeting, Emma Nicole, although I technically already met her, but very briefly. Um, and then, like, from there because your first interaction is like an IRL interaction. It's very different to trying to network on Twitch, where you're like chatting in chat or maybe in a Discord or something. Um, I would say that that experience and like meeting those people really changed. I don't know, just my whole experience and everything that I like from there, I feel like so many things have gone up. Even though that's probably not even because I met them, because they didn't do anything special for me after. Um, we just stayed in touch. That's all. But I think that sort of in a way gave me a confidence of, oh, I'm on like the right path. Um, which then in turn led to a lot of amazing things. So yeah, and that's one example. I have many more. I think TwitchCon is by far one of my favorite networking experiences ever. Um, also, last call to enter the kit giveaway. I'm gonna draw a winner very, very, very soon. So if you're hanging out here and you would like to have a chance to win The Sims 4 Golden Years, you can type !cowplant in chat. And then I'm gonna draw a winner in just a couple of seconds. Okay, I'm trying to find like the food related posters because I think they're cute. Maybe one more. I can do that one maybe. That's like a fun contrast. I just realized that this wall was a bit empty, so and then I want to use, I think their base game now. Not drag a winner? I don't know yet. Depends. Are you a nice person? Because otherwise, I would watch out. I might drag you. Oh, I don't know what went on with my brain. Sometimes my brain says the weirdest things. Okay, I'm gonna close the entries for this giveaway. Available now that are 1 month old, but it still feels like a bit too early to me. Other than that, everything sounds great in terms of oh, I love that. I love that though that you have like a good contact. Even if you don't get a cat right now, it's like really good to have that network. Okay. So, can we get some drum rolls in chat? Can we get some drum rolls in chat? Oh, that ducky drum roll is so good. I always forget we have that one. Okay. The winner of The Sims 4 Golden Years is Liv! Congratulations! You're not getting a cat, but you are getting a Sims kit. I love how I just read a message right before from you. That's amazing. That's such good timing. I'm gonna send you a message here on Twitch after stream. Congratulations. You are you literally said, if I win this kit, I'm officially a grandma. I think the universe was like, we need to make this official. You are now a certified grandma. But congratulations on winning The Sims 4 Golden Years. That means that we have one giveaway left. We have The Sims 4, or not The Sims 4. See, I was like, let's not fuck this up, and then I fucked it up. We have the My Sims Cozy Bundle for PC. So, like I said earlier, My Sims is not The Sims 4, so it's a separate game. It is a re-release of older My Sims games, and the bundle comes with the original My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. So it comes with 2 games basically that you're getting in one bundle. Also, okay, I was like, wait, what is going on with the quotes? But that emote is that looked like the link wasn't working for a second. I got confused. But the My Sims Cozy Bundle for PC is an EA code, so it's again for PC only. A while back I did do a giveaway for the Switch version as well, but this one is for PC. I just want to stretch that because I know there's a Nintendo Switch version as well, and people might think, what? Matthias, what is this? Herbert? Herbert69. That is potentially the Dutchest name you could have found on the whole freaking planet. Oh god, I do not you do not remember this? Well, then his name wasn't Herbert, if you're talking about Herben. It's close enough, though. I love that you remembered Herbert, because honestly, that is also a really hard name to moan. Also, I was not the person who said that, by the way. I wanna set the record straight. One of my moderators said this. I talked about a guy I used to date with the Dutchest name on the planet, and it was Gerben. And then Abu said, "Yeah, well, that is a hard name to moan." Which then Scott, my current partner, walked in and was like, "No, what do you mean? That's not hard to do." And then he did it, and I was like, "Oh my god, you have to tell chat." And he was like, "No, I'm not gonna moan in your microphone." And I was like, "Okay, that's fair." Scott tried it, yeah. And honestly, he succeeded. I wish you guys could have heard it because it was good. What can I say? Also, sorry, this giveaway is over. I'm about to start a new one for my Sims Cozy Bundle. There we go. If you want to enter, you can type cow plant for the coming like 20 minutes or so. Um in those 20 minutes, I'm gonna do some more building. I can't believe that all this time we checked out the kits and I made a kitchen. I love that the kitchen is done though. I think the kitchen, I just save throw. You don't need to save again. I think the kitchen might be one of my favorite kitchens I've created. Um it's very blue. I almost never go for a blue kitchen, but I'm kind of feeling it here. I like it. I think it's cute. Kitchen. I see what you did there. They really missed an opportunity for calling it the clutter kitchen. That would have been such a great way of calling the kit. Ooh, that's a good question actually about my Sims. I am gonna see if you can get it for Mac actually. Because it goes through the EA app. So, yeah, no. Well, it says EA app. It says available on Windows, EA app, Nintendo Switch, Steam, and Epic Games. But then it doesn't specify whether, because the EA app and Steam and Epic Games all run on Mac. So, but considering they very specifically have the Windows icon, I am kind of assuming that it doesn't run on Mac. No. Which is sad. But then I mean, technically you could get it on a Switch if you have a Mac, but then you would need to switch. Um, I think The Sims 1 and 2 also didn't come out for Mac. No, The Sims works, but this is a different game. This is My Sims. But considering that like, if I show you the website, this is what it looks like. It specifically states Windows. So then I'm guessing it's not Mac. Even though it has the apps. Um, yeah, Aggie, I feel that. I used to play on a MacBook, and I upgraded to Windows. I don't know, in like 2020 or something. Haven't looked back. Even though I love Mac, like Mac is beautiful. I still love my iPhone and my iPad, but for computer, especially if you're a gamer, it's there's just so many limitations with Mac. At the same time, if you're a creative person, Mac is also has like some really solid upsides compared to Windows. So it's a difficult choice for sure. Uh, do no, I feel like this already has some stone around it, so maybe I don't need it. Um, I recently got a gaming laptop. Um, so I now have a gaming PC and a gaming laptop. I feel very spoiled, but I got it for work. So I'm mostly primarily going to use it to work outside of this room so that I can do editing and stuff when I'm traveling, and also that I can if I want to game outside of this room. But I don't know, it feels very overpowered to have like 2 devices that I can now game on. Um, no, you definitely have time for a break. Absolutely. I won't pick the giveaway winner until let's see, like another 17 minutes or so. So please make sure to take a break. And also you don't have to be here for the you don't have to be here for the giveaway. So like if you're not in chat, you'll still win. I'll still send you a message. Um Yes, exactly. I think Apple's very clear on the fact that they like if a game is supported for their platform, obviously they will make sure that, it's somewhat optimized, but they are really not targeting the gaming market. Which is fair. Like I can understand that as well. They just chose their target demographic and it's just not gamers. They had beef with Nvidia and Intel. Really? I didn't even know that. Oh, that's cute. It doesn't really fit the house, but that is a cute rug. Okay, I'm kind of low-key obsessed with that rug swatch. Also, Sage, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I do have fun plans this weekend. Tomorrow I don't have a lot of special plans. Actually, tomorrow I'm just gonna do like my household chores and chill a little bit, probably do some reading, have like a nice breakfast with my partner, and just have a chill Saturday, basically. Ooh, that green swatch is kind of calling me, to be honest. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna go for a workout in the morning. So I have a Pilates class booked, and I'm very excited for this. There is a contemporary vintage furniture market in Rotterdam over the weekend. And Scott and I, like, we are kind of redecorating our house. We've been in that process for like the past 2 years. We're taking it really slow, but we are really going for sort of the modern contemporary. So, very kind of like mixing in modern vibes with more like 70s, 80s kind of design choices. So we have a bright yellow wall in our living room. We have a round oak wood table with very like 70s green chairs, like velvety corduroy chairs. But then we're mixing it in with like elements from IKEA. So it's definitely the modern version of contemporary. But I'm obsessed with the way that our home is transforming. It's like a very warm space, like a very cozy space. And we've been saying that we really want to have like a couple of statement pieces. Like a couple of really nice actual contemporary pieces. So we would like to check out if there is a chair, like a actual nice 70s kind of chair. And we have this sort of corner in our living room where we want to have like a small hallway table. And then I found out there's going to be this like massive vintage furniture burst. I just threw in a Dutch word like that's completely normal. Fair, that's the word I was looking for. Like a really big vintage contemporary furniture fair. And it's here in Rotterdam on Sunday. So we're gonna go and I'm actually very excited. Kind of like this. This is kind of the vibe, you know? I just accidentally grabbed this, but this is kind of the vibe. Although I wouldn't necessarily want a sofa, but like a chair like that. Um, so I'm excited. I can't wait. Mm, for now, let's see. Maybe I should start with a wallpaper though. I've been picking furniture, but I think I should actually commit to a wallpaper first. Um, mm, Thank you, thank you. I was thinking of making a little vlog again, like kind of just filming little bits and bobs and then posting it on Instagram. So if you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram, and then you could uh you could, if you wanted to, kind of see what I'm doing. Um no, I know, Matthias, I know that bear. I actually really like it, but Scott thinks it's scary and ugly, so we didn't get it. Thank you for putting that in chat, Esther. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'm kind of low-key obsessed with this combination, like the green and the darker brown. But Scott is wrong. Do you think that's a Twitch account too? Oh, please. That was a joke, okay? That just immediately sounded like a Twitch account to me. But now this rug is not vibing with me anymore. That rug is giving too much green next to the walls, but I really like that dark on the wall. So let's actually see for... Oh, that has a bit of green in it. That might be cute. You legit looked... Okay, I love that you actually look, though. That's impressive. Also, Mirna and Desi, welcome in. I just realized I hadn't said hi to you, Desi, but I hope you're doing well. And also, I know that in today's stream, I haven't been really good at keeping up with saying hi to everyone. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Scott Doesn't Know. He doesn't, though, honestly. Because that bear is ridiculously cute, and I don't understand how he doesn't agree. We actually saw it at IKEA, and I was like, oh my god, we should get the bear. And he was like, no. I was like, what do you mean, no? The bear is adorable. He just doesn't agree, I guess. Okay, the question is, I like these sofas because of how simple they are, but maybe I want to go for, like, the dark brown instead of the green. Or maybe we can do one green and... No, we should go for dark brown. It definitely looks better. Also, Anna and Man, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, multitasking is hard, and today I've been really doing my best, but it's definitely a chaotic stream. Although my chat will also confirm that I am generally not, like, the fastest builder. But that's also because I love collaborating with chat on my builds, so very often, I'll just be like, "Oh, chat, what do you think we should do?" And then people have such great suggestions, and that obviously takes longer than just me making all the decisions by myself, but I just really enjoy collaborating with you guys. I kind of... I'm digging the older vibes that I'm going for, like the darker vibes in the living room. Again, I feel like it's something that I don't do very often. I don't go for darker colors this often. But the same is, like, I don't go for blue kitchens this often. So this is almost like a build where because this style of build is also something I don't go for that often. So I'm starting to feel like this build is almost becoming a way for me to challenge myself and do things that I normally don't do, and I'm kind of loving it. I think it's nice. I do think I want to make the bookcase a bit cozier, though, because right now the bookcase feels very, very cold. I feel like we should have a salt lamp. Yes. 26, 28. Yes, correct. I actually noticed that on the image, it has the wrong dates. I don't know what happened there, but... also, Kira, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Ooh, wait, that would be so cute in here. I want to add that. Oh, okay, well. I'll just add 3 of them and then manually add this one. Because that is actually perfect. Is that floating? I think so. Oh, but barely, though. Okay, that's cute. I like it. Because you have the Wednesday, you're off from work. Let's go. Love to see it. Yeah, that's also the Wednesday before TwitchCon. So I'm actually anticipating that to be the last stream before TwitchCon. So for anyone who's curious, Jennifer, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Man. That's super kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it kind of does. Floating lighthouse sounds like a horror premise. You're very, very correct. But thank you so much for gifting that sub to Man. Man, please enjoy all your subby perks for a whole month. That is super, super kind of you. But for anyone curious about TwitchCon and, like, specifically the panels and stuff that I'm gonna be on. So the panels on the Sunday morning, there will be 2 panels. Also, Mr. Scott Monty, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to have you today. I hope you're having an amazing day today. The the panel about discoverability and social media, both of those should be streamed. Not on my channel, but on Twitch's official channels. I'll make sure to link those in the Discord up front. I don't think I'm gonna live stream the charity panel. I will record it though. So I'm gonna probably make a separate video out of it, but I don't want to like go live, have a panel, and then immediately dip. But I want to attend the panel that comes right after it. And I feel like just going live for 1 hour is not going to be worth it. So I don't expect to do any IRLs at TwitchCon itself. Also because the internet in and around the venue is kind of terrible when there's so many people. So I think it would just be a struggle for connection. And I think I'm just gonna accept that maybe doing an IRL there, for me at least, is not really within my reach. But we are gonna do an IRL week, wow, up front. So if you're curious to see Rotterdam, the week before TwitchCon, I am gonna do a big week of IRL streaming in Rotterdam, where I will be taking you guys to the zoo. I'll be taking you guys to nature for like a nice walk and to try Dutch pancakes. I will be taking you guys to the Euromast, which will be like high up so you can see the entire skyline. We'll actually do co-working in a pancake restaurant and co-working at the Euromast. So we'll do co-working with like the skyline of Rotterdam behind us. And then I'll take you guys up to the top of the Euromast. You'll have like a nice view, and then we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go to a historical part of the city. And on the Saturday, I'm going to do a stream together with Spoofy, and we're going to do an IRL in Rotterdam City Center. We won't go to the pannenkoekenboot. No, we're going to go to a nice restaurant in the forest. So if you're interested, is G going live? I don't know. I haven't asked her. I haven't checked with her. Good thing is the thing is G is going to be on the 2 panels that are already going to be live streamed. I just realized this. Because G will be joining me for the Discovery panel, and she's going to be on the social media one. But both of those will already be streamed by Twitch. So the panel that is for charity will have Charisse, Camilla, Spoofy, and Rosanna, the other Rosanna, Ross, and myself. So yeah. You don't understand the appeal of TwitchCon. Why not just save money and stay home? Because, I mean, you could say that for anything, right? Like anything that costs money outside of the house, you could say save money and stay home. I mean, I'm more than happy to explain the appeal of TwitchCon, but I feel like if that's your main reasoning, because you want to save money, then I think that goes for anything that you do out of the house and spend money on. Will there be a big rap battle? Probably not, because I would lose. But yeah, in terms of what the actual appeal is of TwitchCon, like without the money aspect, because, you know, if anything has an appeal that seems interesting contextually, then you might want to spend money on it. But I would say that there are different scenarios as to why it has an appeal. I mean, that's fair. If you don't have money, it is expensive to go to TwitchCon. So it makes total sense for you to be like, I'm not prioritizing it. But that doesn't say anything about the appeal of TwitchCon. That says something about a financial decision not to go, which is completely valid. This is not me like disregarding the fact that you're not going. I just think if that's your primary reason, then you are like missing out on the opportunity to consider a great event. Which again, it is expensive. So it is a valid reason to be like, hey, I wish I could go, but, you know, I can't afford it. Or to decide, hey, this event is not for me, which is also completely fine. But in terms of like the actual appeal of like, why would you go to TwitchCon? I think there's different scenarios. So as a community member, it is a way to meet streamers that you enjoy watching. So that's the first one, like the most obvious one from a community perspective. You can also browse the artist alley. So it's like a way to purchase art from amazing creators. Then there is a bunch of tabletop games and a game area where you can like try out game PCs, where you can play games together with other people. And it's a way to basically just be around people that understand being a gamer. So it's like a networking event, just like GamesCon or Comic Con. Like you are in a place where you would be with people that have shared interests. So that is, I would say, from a community perspective, a reason to go. From a streamer perspective, it is an educational and networking event. So there is a brand floor with a bunch of brands that will that you can actually network with, that you can like make connections with. You can promote yourself. They can promote themselves, and you can potentially build like long-term connections for sponsorships. Next to that, you can also there's also one in the US. There are two Twitch cons. You have one in the US in San Diego, and you have one in the EU, which is in Rotterdam. The one in San Diego will be in October. And that one is actually even bigger. It's also a day longer. But in terms of like as a streamer, they have a bunch of panels that you can visit. So there are also workshops. So as this is like unrelated whether you're a community or streamer, there's a workshop to do makeup, there's like a just dance workshop, there is I don't know, like a building your own PC workshop. So it's again, it's all the things that are kind of like surrounding streaming and like tech related, gaming related. Um and yeah, you just get to immerse yourself in basically Twitch, but then offline. Um, so in that sense, I would say that is the added value is if you enjoy Twitch as a space and you would like to experience this space in an offline context, then that is what you're getting for your money. I know, Mike, I can't believe that you're flying all across the freaking world. Like that to me is just it's so cool. But now this is making me even more sad. I'm sorry, Jessica. I'm so sorry. But yes, next year. Next year is your year. Mm, good shout. Thank you so much for the reminder. Because that also means that this is the last call for the giveaway for My Sims Cozy Bundle. I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna pick that winner, and then we're gonna go raid out. Because I've already been live longer than I was supposed to, considering that I had a stream crash and I wanted to make sure that I got through all the giveaways. But normally I wrap up my stream 30 minutes ago, so I want to make sure that I can go to bed on time. So last call. If you want to enter the My Sims Cozy Bundle giveaway, feel free to type exclamation point cow plant in chat. I'm gonna close it in a couple of seconds. Um, and then can we also get some drum rolls in chat, please? Because I'm gonna close this giveaway, and then we're gonna see who is the winner of My Sims Cozy Bundle PC Edition. Um, if you're if you're a winner, I will send you a message right after stream that goes for anyone who won any of the prior kits as well. As soon as I raid out, I'll say hi to that person, and then I'm gonna send you the kit codes though. So don't worry. Keep an eye out on your DMs here on Twitch. But the winner of My Sims Cozy Bundle for PC is Kira. Congratulations. I am going to send you a message here on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining in. Congratulations on winning. Congrats to all the winners of today. Today was a big day for giveaways. We've had a lot of giveaways today. I hope all of you enjoyed this stream. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed the shell challenge and us checking out the kits. I had a very fun time on stream today. Yes. That's gonna be so exciting, Mikey. You can do this. You got this. You have a whole year to prepare. But yeah, I'm gonna send all of you messages after stream. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it lots. As already planned, I am gonna go and say hi to Kayla today. Kayla just started her big fundraiser for St. Jude's, and You might find me rating her a lot this month because she's amazing. She's doing this absolutely powerhouse of a fundraiser every single year. And she is getting close to or she's on her way to her next milestone. She's currently raised 77,000, almost 78,000 in just 2 streams. And if she gets to 95, or if the community gets to 95, she has raised 3 million. 3 million for St. Jude's. Just St. Jude's. Not even that, like, that's ridiculous. So, let's go say hi, and let's make sure to share all of our love with her. Um, I know, Mike, it's wild. I was lurking in her stream yesterday. Yes, we are gonna rate her for the 7th time this year. Last year, I rated her 24 times, so jokingly, we're saying that this year I need to rate her 25 times. If you're hanging out here and you would like to join our Discord, it's where you can see when and what I stream. Feel free to join. We would love to have you there. It's also where we hang out with the community outside of stream hours, and it's just a fun place. We have mini games, we have a Sims chat, all of those good things. And if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I have a YouTube channel for The Sims as well. Feel free to check all of it out. It's all linked on my website, and I would love to have you over on any of them. We're raiding Kayla, Little Simsy. And yeah, if you're gonna come along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. We have ones with emotes that you can use if you're subbed to the channel, and then we have ones with little leaves that you can use if you're not subbed to the channel. Let's make sure to go say hi, and even if you're not in a position to donate to charity, hanging out in a charity stream, listening, being part of raising awareness, being part of, pushing that stream out to multiple people is so incredibly helpful. So, I always love to rate out to people that are doing charity streams because charity is such amazing work. And I love to see that Twitch streamers are doing so much good in the world. And yeah, if you want to come along, thank you so much. Um, I'll be probably posting in the Discord and chatting with you guys there over the weekend. I'll be back next week from the top of my head with a relatively normal schedule. The only big change is that the Friday stream is going to move to the Thursday because I will have a concert on Friday next week. I'm going to go see Amélie with live music. So, other than that, there will be an extra stream actually on Tuesday. I'll be live on Twitch's official channel, not on my own channel, but I'll be live on Twitch's official channel for a chat about TwitchCon. I'll share more information and details about times and stuff later. But other than that, normal schedule, co-working, gaming, everything. I hope all of you have a splendid weekend, an amazing rest of your time zone, and I'll see you guys later.